Wait, no, Fort's audio is not there again. Do you guys want audio? Should I turn on? I probably should turn on the audio, huh? Game's really loud for me. However, you guys have no audio. Let's switch that. Okay, now audio should be back on, and nothing's happening now. Nobody's placing anything. Anyways, we're in close duel, and all of my teammates. Oh, my top teammate almost has a nice setup there. Okay, no, he's actually on purple tech. That's pretty good. We're playing Moonshine. I would have preferred to play like Hurricane or what is it called? Overdrive or Architect or many other commanders, but you know, Moonshine could still be good. It can still like, I mean, Moonshine's kind of just a bullyism commander. You just EMP the enemy endlessly, and then if you stop EMPing, then they generally just kill you. But it's really fun if you just can endlessly get an EMP going. Hello, nightly paintballer. Oh my god, the paintballer is back. How much pain were you in since the last time I talked to you? Like, were you many times the paintball session and then got stabbed by a ball, and then were sad because that hurts? That is a nice EMP there. I got a sniper. Anyways, I don't think anybody. Okay, the top base has something, but I can't really do anything. You make videos on YouTube? I do make videos on YouTube, and I feel like you know that by the fact that you were asking that question. Hello, Zodi. Are you, winning today? I'm winning today, I think. You know, I was sitting down at breakfast, which is the only thing I did today, really. And I was feeling good. I had 2 cups of coffee. They had ham and cheese. They had ham and cheese, scrambled eggs instead of just normal scrambled eggs. Like, most days there's just normal scrambled eggs. And today they had ham and cheese scrambled eggs. And ham and cheese scrambled egg is way better than normal scrambled eggs, because there's actually something that's other than eggs in there, you know? There's also ham and there's also cheese, so then it tastes like something new. And not just what I've been eating for, like, the past 2 months. So I've gotten big wins. If they don't build a sniper, I will just door snipe these, and then this man will be dying of pain. I'm just gonna EMP that. EMP this guy. Those guys upgraded, and then I'll just go back to EMPing the top guy with this one. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just shut him down. Are these turned into YouTube videos? Technically, yes, on my other channel, which I haven't really promoted on my main channel yet, so nobody knows about it. Technically, if I like the certain amount of yapping in a game, I could take it out and then put it on my other channel. But that I've also just, like, that also takes, like, me to look back on the stream, and it takes time, because then I also have to sometimes edit it, and it's annoying. This can't actually shoot the top base. That sucks. EMP time. Oh wow, that's really unfortunate. Secondary EMP. This man can't do anything. Wonder who's Cloud? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a real difficult decision. I got one of your vids recommended a few days now. I'm addicted to watching you play forts. That, I mean, isn't that kind of the goal as a content creator? Because, like, all the content creators that say, like, that the algorithm is screwing me? Well, I can understand that when you're small. Like, it's literally not showing your videos to anybody. However, once you're, like, above a certain point, like, if somebody's gonna enjoy my videos, I feel like they're gonna come back and watch it again. And that has been kind of my goal in the past few, like, month or so, is just to make all my videos good, so that when somebody watches one, they're like, I want to watch another one. That was enjoyable. And it's not like, it doesn't, I don't need the YouTube algorithm anymore. I just have my own captive audience that I can just be like, oh, you want to watch all my videos now. And then it's big gains for me. At least I feel like that's just been my goal. I don't know if it's been working. I hope it's been working. It's talking about Cloud's rain is too sensitive for YouTube. There's actually, like, it has been raining around here, and it's been really annoying, because whenever it rains, I get really sick. Like, I mean, I don't get, like, sick. My nose starts to run. I'm not like, dying of, like, the plague or anything. But my nose starts to run, and then I can't really record. Like, the last stream, my nose was completely clogged the entire stream, but I was rewatching it, and I was like, oh no, people had to deal with this audio of me just sounding like I have, like, 3 different diseases just in my veins slowly tearing away at me. Like, it did not sound great. However, I'm no longer completely congested, so, it's a big upgrade. And why do my teammates die? Man, bro just really just got that much skill issued. Okay. I need to turn that into a door so I can actually fire this. The bottom one is completely useless now. Actually, you know what? This can shoot across and just prevent the... Oh. Falling wood. Very nice. I watch a curses as well. Your playstyle... Yeah, my playstyle is significantly different than Curses. Like, in Curses, his playstyle is still stuck from the meta, like, 3 years ago or something. Like, it's not bad. It's just not updated, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. No... Don't shoot me, that's not very nice. Hey, get shot back. No, I missed. Oh, what? And all my snipers are down. This is a tactical... This is an amazing gunner spot for them. Never mind, their gunners are dead. Yeah, I just want to shoot that top guy. It's pretty much my only goal here. And if I can kill that... If I can just stop the 2 top guys from being able to do anything, then hopefully my teammates can recover and then build their own weapons. I can't kill them all by myself. I do need my teammates to do something, but, like... I'm sure they're going to get around to it eventually. And in fact, some of them say they're my viewers, so like, you know, surely they must be good. You guys are all pros or something. Ah. Wow. There we go. Actual aim. The good Aussie stuff is often hidden from those who enjoy it. The good Aussie stuff? What am I Australian now? What do you mean Aussie stuff? I'm a little bit confused. You guys consider me an honorary Australian? I would be very happy. You know, of all the countries to live in, I think Australia is one of the better ones right now. If Europe just decides that they decide that they're not metagaming anymore, and they just want to start like uber like debt spending and stuff, I may just go to Australia instead. Now, Australia could also fall into that same problem, you know, as every democracy often does. Maybe the real answer is actually China all along. Go over to China and be like, what's good? Big fan of Chinese food. Sure, they would be very happy to see me. Become like an English teacher there. I hear the Chinese pay a lot for educational, like, money. So I'm like, you know, maybe I could just move to China and just be like, you guys, I could teach American English. I'm very good at this. In fact, I'm so good that people often consider me a pro. The Forts dev are. Oh yeah, the Forts devs are. You mean the Forts dev? B-Man, the best dev known to grace this earth. Like, it is so funny though. Like, I kind of feel bad for him. Because he can't afford to pay anybody to test the game, so all the testers just don't test it because they just rather play the base game, like the live version. So then every time there's an update, there's always a bug, and he's like, "Oh, I wonder how that came about. Maybe I should have been doing my job." But no. You build, like, double wood frame from one foundation? Oh, you mean I'm foundation node meta? Oh, I appreciate that. But, like, foundation nodes, I mean, they're not that bad. Especially, like, if you're playing Buster, foundation nodes are amazing. Because they're free. Other than that, they're... Like, I don't even know why the devs made it so that foundation nodes cost money. Like, I feel like that would be an interesting balance, just removing that mechanic entirely. But, you know, but for now, foundation nodes will cost money, and all the pros will be minimizing foundation nodes and just being like, massive wood structure on 2 foundation nodes, so if one buzzsaw kills it, oh well, I guess the entire structure is dead. Buzzsaw buff. Can you make Twitch lives? You don't get ads on Twitch? Is this true? You don't get ads on YouTube either. Do you? Like, I'm as far as I'm concerned, the YouTube isn't monetized. So if you're getting ads on YouTube, I'd be a little bit concerned. You spelled Tuesday wrong? Yeah, I think I realized that, and then I was like, you know what? That's fine. You know, if Tuesday's spelled wrong, I'll live. I want to play the game. Randomized teams. If you can be instantly good at one game, what would it be? Like, what is instant? What is like good? Just like completely pro. Like, amazing. And we have some sort of math game, because imagine if you're good at, like, I don't know, the solving trigonometry game, you just instantly have a degree in math. Or you like a physics game, huh? No, it would be Jeopardy. Yeah, it would be instantly good at Jeopardy. Just import a shitload of knowledge. Just show up and just be like, oh, maybe even the spelling bee. Now I feel like that has some sort of similar thing. It's just an intelligence boost. Like you know, a genie came up to you and was just like, if you would become pro at one game, what would you be? Just Jeopardy, you know all science and physics and geography, or GeoGuessr as well. That would be good. It'd be Forts. He's terrible at, or Hoi 4. Nah, I wouldn't want to become good at Hoi 4. I've played Hoi 4 multiplayer a few times before, and man, it is not fun. Even when you're winning, you're not having fun because somebody's always crashing. The game's going so slow, and you're sitting there. It's 2 a.m. and you're like, man, I have school tomorrow. I should be sleeping right now, and then you don't sleep, and it's terrible. I actually have a math midterm on Friday, which I 100% should be studying for because math is the only class that actually matters this quarter. Because I need to get a good grade in it to actually go into my major, but I don't know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work studying. Sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm studying, and I'm like, this is boring. I could be playing video games right now, having a good time, and you know, so you know, it's a hard choice. Oh, I forgot 4 ships. Actually add the mod. Probably a good idea. You should play Vertical Battleships. Oh, it says the creator of Vertical Battleships. And it says, oh, Xeno? I'm pretty sure you're just a Quack alt, huh? Like, nobody's saying that I should play Vertical Battleships. It's actually a terrible map. I don't want to play that map. Teusday. Look, Tuesday's a hard day to spell. There's like a U in there. Like, there's like 4 different vowels. I don't know. It's a difficult time. I can't be asked to actually learn how to spell Tuesday. Like, imagine if I was good at spelling. Like, then I would become like a writing major or something. No, but like I hate school when it's like the subjective like subjects. Like, I don't know how like people who write and shit can handle school. Like, the entire time they're just sitting there doing their essays, and the teacher's like, I don't actually like this F. You get a C. You're just like, oh, okay. I guess I didn't write to your preferable writing. Get this man ready up. Do I have to get this guy? Oh, he readied up. Okay, good. I've not seen Vertical Battleships. Now you want to? You do not want to see Vertical Battleships, mainly because there's 0 gravity. There's 0 gravity on that map, which makes it terrible. Which makes it so that every time we play the game, somebody just builds up a giant base and just starts doing some weird shit in weird places, and it is not fun. Everybody just gets annoying angles. There's always so like howitzers and stuff. It's just like, I don't want to deal with it. 3 vertical battleships enjoyers? No, three stupid people. It's not enjoyers. It's people who like to see me suffer. And you know, I'm not a big fan of seeing you this. Actually, you know what it is right now? It is extremely cold where I am. Like, it is like 60 degrees outside, which means my fingers are like iced right now. Like, I can barely play this game. Like, I play the game so slow because all my fingers feel like they've been like put in some sort of freezer, and it's terrible. I don't like it, and like I can't build, and it's less fun, you know. And especially, it's like not even that much of a problem when I'm playing Forts, because Forts is an easy game. But when I'm playing like a different game, like Beyond All Reason or AoE, and my fingers are cold, I can just feel myself APM stalling, and it's painful. I just like, no, I don't want to be terrible. I'm terrible at this. No, please. And it's just like, nope, I can't build anything. It's not good. It's not good. Why would you make a force map with 0 gravity? Entire points just watch the base collapse. Yeah, because it's vertical battleships. How are you gonna make that base stable? It's literally just a stick that's going up into the air that's massive. Like, you can't make it stable, and that's also like that's kind of part of the problem. Is that it's a you can't collapse any base, so you can just build whatever you want, and it's weird. It's a weird ass map. Try wearing gloves? Yeah, wearing gloves with a mouse? What are you, insane? I've tried wearing gloves. Like, it doesn't feel good on a computer. Like you know, I need my bare fingers. But you know, I have the windows closed and my PC running. I should actually start like running like 4 different applications. Just get Hoi 4. No, not Hoi 4. Stellaris. Late game Stellaris running in the background, just so I can heat up my computer and have it use it as a room warmer. Like, I know that's super inefficient, but like, you know, if Forts just crash, it is a me problem. Nah, it's not a me problem. Apparently, Forts has decided that they're not having fun. But you know what? That's okay. Vertical battleships would heat you up. Vertical battleships would not heat me up. Like, I'm pretty sure that because there'll be less physics calculations because, you know, 0 gravity, so they don't even have to encounter gravity as a physics calculation. So I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. One of my teammates leave. That's actually a massive skill issue right there. couldn't imagine doing that. Forts didn't crash though. I only lost a teammate, which is perfectly fine. And my fingers are even more cold right now. You think I warmed up my fingers before, like just by like touching my my body prioritizes actually warming up my chest. So whenever I just put my hands on like my abs or something, like it becomes super warm. Like I'm doing that right now. It feels so good, but like it cools down so fast and it sucks. Oh, and the spot for my teammate was taken. Okay, that guess he can't even rejoin if he wanted to. Can I not upgrade these? Where's my upgrade center? Is it still not built? Okay. Vertical patch fixes everything. Go play it. I'll make another amazing map. Well, if you make another amazing map, I can still not play that map. You have to think about this, Quack. Like, I'm not being, like, legally forced to play your map. Doesn't own an air fryer? Do you put your hands in your air fryer? Hello? Like, if you put your hands in your air fryer, like, I can respect that, but I was thinking that's kind of dangerous. I'm a little bit concerned for you. Oh, man, this man joined the game as an observer. He's going to be causing so much lag. Let's kick this guy after this game. Like in KSP where you have to do slingshots and stuff. What? What is? Gravity on Earth is stable 1 gravity? Yeah, it is. But that isn't like normal gravity. Oh, I'm gonna take this. For some reason my upgrade center decided to never come up. I'm just gonna take this because I am going slow. Hello there. Thank you. And do I want to go? Yeah, I'll go. Little bit of a munitions plant, I think, today. I feel like a munitions plant day. Go like this. Armor this guy up, just so it doesn't get shot. Their enemies are finally launching their first crafts. That's okay. Every single map in forts made by Quack, Cloud will play vertical battleships. What? Yeah, I mean, I guess if every single map in this game was made by one person, I would be kind of obligated to play his maps. Otherwise, he would ban me from the rest of the maps. But it's not. It's not the case. All the good maps are made not by him, so I'm not gonna play that map. Oh my god! Barely build right here. My fingers are too cold. It's like 60 degrees. I hate when it's 60 degrees. Like 60 degrees is like the worst amount. Because like, yeah, actually, there's a heater in my room. It's just I don't have access to actually turning it on. Pretty sure that's like centrally controlled by the government. So I can't turn it on. And like I may just as revenge just start booting up applications on my PC to start wasting power until I do turn it on. Because like I imagine that's some good like motivation. If I just start like burning the entire building's electricity to run my PC, and then they are obligated to turn on the heater, so I just stop doing that. It's causing lag. I don't know. Have you ever played Ministry? I have played Ministry. I actually have like 500 hours in Ministry, sadly enough. Like that is a game that I've played a lot of. And then then they added the second world, and then all the multiplayer lobbies split between the second world and the first world, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm done. Maybe I'll go play a different game. Cloud ruined all the fun by not playing vertical battleships. I'm pretty sure Cloud is going to be a lot happier if he doesn't play vertical battleships. So then by not playing vertical battleships, everybody else enjoys the stream a little bit more. Or if a player's Cloud, he gets like 50 extra mines, yeah, then everybody changes their name to Cloud like last stream. Last stream was just pure clouds and it was kind of scary. I was like, am I the imposter? Am I the fake one? Somebody shooting me? Somebody have a weapon? I mean, how did this take damage? What? I'm not very observant right now. This is tragic. Well, you were complaining about Claw. I thought it was like sub 40, but 60. Cloud, you're a child. Play vertical battleships. What? I thought it was like sub 40. Nah. Sub 60 is terrible. I don't know what you're talking about. My fingers still get cold at sub 60. Okay. I can't be taking this. Okay. Now, actually, no. We're gonna check the temperature. Eh. Yeah, it's 56 degrees. It was 48 degrees earlier today, though. Okay, like it's like almost freezing. And like, look, I grew up in LA. I'm not used to any like thing below like 60 degrees. Like the coldest it usually gets in LA is like 60 degrees. Now I'm like dealing with 56 degrees. Like I don't know how like you guys deal with this. Like actually, this was like my main problem with living in Europe. Like that's why like when I left there, I was like maybe I'll live in the US. is because it was like sub 60 degrees. Is somebody gonna pay me to play the map that I don't want to play? Is this what's happening right now? Am I now obligated to play? You know what? Fine, I'll play one map. Play it once. That's because that man paid me to do something, and I'm absolutely a sellout. I'm pretty sure I can move, at least slowly. Hold on. I'm just gonna shoot that guy's... Oh, God. That wasn't very nice. Okay. Well, that was extremely mean. I wasn't ready for that. Hold on. I can just build a wall of return to sender. It's very cooked. This could be very cooked. You're absolutely right. However, I have trust in my own skills. And this thing is probably immediately going to be shot. You know, that's okay. Am I dying? Hold on. What's happening over here? There's somebody over here? No. I'm just gonna go to the sky limit. You can't shoot me up here. Actually, make this a very risky proposition for this guy. Go like that, and then actually just get some movement. If I get behind that guy, I don't think he's gonna be able to shoot me because like all of his weapons are on this side, right? And all of the other guy's weapons. So if I just theoretically, what? How did that fall off? A little bit confused. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, Buster? You gotta get outplayed by the wall of portals, huh? What are you gonna do? Oh, see ya. It was nice knowing you. I'm just gonna go kill your base now. Ah, I see. That's what his plan is. Okay, you know, if you could aim, I would be in danger, but this man can't aim. So I'm okay. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you like that. You see, what the howitzers can't do is shoot it downwards. So now that I'm behind you, big skill issue. What can I say? Now we can go to the wall. I'm perfectly happy doing that. Okay, another shot going into that guy there. Well, we seem to be at a standstill now. What is your plan? I don't exactly know. Think this man got professionally outplayed. He can't handle the fact that I'm sitting at the wall. How's this base? This base doing quite well as well. My base dying? No. Actually gonna add a gunner onto my base so I can immediately go back whenever I want to. We're about to witness the first aerial return to sender. Now, there's been a lot of aerial return to sender. I'm definitely not the first. Okay, man. I don't understand what your plan is here. How do you plan to shoot me? Like, if anything, you're just gonna be doing more damage to yourself. Now, another great miss from this guy. Hold on. There's no reason to allow this to still exist, right? Oh, what? He actually has an EMP? That's cheating. Oh, gunner isn't firing. No. No. Rip. That was nice knowing this guy. Yeah. Oh, is that also died? Oh yeah, he just sacrificed one of his howitzers to kill my base. That is not very nice. Okay. Apparently everybody's a big fan of shooting inside of me. Big loss. It's incredibly Jover. It is not incredibly Jover. You guys underestimate me. The fact that it's just 3v4 probably needs to just balanced. I actually consider myself a pro in this game mode. I'm gonna go back and then shoot them immediately. I can just pretty much endlessly distract them though. That is something that I can do. Not have this fall over again. However, this time what I'm gonna do is just build a wall of return to senders only on this side. So then that one howitzer base can't shoot me. And I'll get weapons on the other side. So then he's just outplayed. Hey, you're here? Welcome, Boom Doom. Pause? Why? Why would I pause? Everybody's doing fine. You literally... you're just trying to make me slow down the game, huh? Ruin the stream? I don't know why you're not getting notified. That's probably a good thing. Why would you want to get notified from my streams? No? Literally just a questionable use of your time. Well, I only stream because people show up. If nobody showed up, no, I wouldn't stream. So you're just perpetuating the endless cycle of my time being wasted because I could be studying for math right now, which is probably like a better use of my time than this. And your time being wasted. Everybody's winning. How do I get into this guy's lobby? Okay, I usually create a new lobby every like three games or something. Oh, look at that! My teammate has a massive ship. You know what? He's busting. My teammate actually knows how to play the game. Looks like. Oh, but the other enemy also knows how to dodge. Right? We are seeing some great counterplay from the enemies. The fact is that man is going man is going. What is it called? Nuke bombers, which don't do anything purely because of the fact. Well, I can build gunners or shoot down the nukes. Get better drawings. Shit, you guys don't like my thumbnails? Shit. Okay. Do I need to hire a new artist? Or pay him less? Should I pay him even more? Go like $100 per thumbnail. And then he'd be like, you know what? I think he would be very happy with that. However, I wouldn't be able to afford it. I would run out of money very quickly. Well, I'm very happy with the drawing. He spends like 2 days drawing those, so I'm pretty sure I'm paying him like €1 per hour. There's a little bit. Is it unethical? Maybe. Is he still willing to do it? Also, yes. You know what? That's a very valid point. Or I can just not fight you. Yep. Epic dodge. Get outplayed. Oh, another howitzer craft. Oh. You gonna get me? You don't know where I'm going. Somebody get outmaneuvered. Broke his ankles right there. Oh, he wasn't prepared for that one. Okay, then just go back to shooting this guy. The thumbnails are fire. Yeah, that's what I thought. I like the thumbnails as well. I also like breaking my enemy's ankles. What's happening? Is my base getting shot? I just saw a control group disappear. Anyways. Go back to just building a, that made my day right there. That was pretty good. That man was not prepared for the, for the movement of the moving. I mean, that's a lot of the problem with the howitzer, because he was moving so fast. The howitzer projectile collided with his own base. I think the game is not exactly coded for moving forward, so it could have something like that. But man, when you see something like that, you're just like, oh my god, I'm an actual gamer. You know, I bet people see me and they shiver in their boots. Their timbers are shaken. Where am I being shot from? I'm being shot from somewhere. Whatever it is, I'm not the big fan. Yeah, it was good. And you know what? I feel like I'm sure that man is full of. Oh, now this man's getting shot inside of himself. Oh, it's not a good feeling now, is it? Huh? Karma's a bitch. Big loss for that guy. You know what? Now we're winning because one of them decided to shoot themselves. This man is man just has a cannon. Okay. Oh wait, that could actually reach really far. Interesting. You're nuking. Yeah, that was a very worthwhile trade though. You took out a much bigger craft with a very small craft. Very big win right there. But I actually upgrade my turbine. I probably should. Hold on. Get actual eco here. Like that. There we go. Uh-oh. Hello there. I want some sandbags. I currently have no way to actually dodge that. Get some sandbags, some layer defense, so in case that man does decide to nuke me, you know, cost him some time. Hopefully some money as well. Is he just gonna shoot his teammate? Oh, I didn't hit his teammate. But I feel like this is a close enough distance that you would realize you would be missing, but no. This is not. Oh, does a production howitzer explode when it gets? Yes, it does. So if you're building a howitzer and it gets shot, it still explodes the normal amount, which is quite scary. So if you know, generally if you build a howitzer in a questionable place, and it dies, and it's like, oh, well, that's not only now I'm getting shot, but now there's also one of my own houses are exploding. Kind of sucks. That base. Oh, I was assuming that base was just full of what do you call them? Oh, you can't actually hit me now, right? Because uh-oh. Please do not hit my howitzers. That would be, tragic. That man hits my house and I may just be dead here. Sandbags. Nobody ever expects the sandbags. Sandbags OP. Thank you for saving me. Hold on. Is this... I have a feeling this man is now just dead. Yeah. Very good. No gaming for that guy. Is that... I don't think he was the controller of that base, but whatever. GG's? GG's indeed. Easiest 3v4 of my life. You know, I generally I see 3v4s and I'm just like, better than a 2v3. It's, yeah, dropping howitzers, not, that has been patched and it's also banned on this map. It used to be an absolute menace, because there's no way to stop that. Hey, no. No, get out of here. I'm not a big fan. Go away. Uh-oh. Dodged. Dodged. Move. I don't have as much movement as I used to, but I still have some. And god damn it, I'm gonna be no, you're not doing that. You're not, no. You sure want to do that? You sure? Oh, that's a mistake. Wait, shit. There we go. Anyways. Hold on, there's another enemy there. I had to actually shoot this guy. I'm scared of that big craft. It could have like a howitzer or something. I missed. I'm sorry, my teammate. I missed again. That was very nice. I'm sorry, homie Nuke. You didn't deserve that. You're better than that. You're a better teammate. Actually, we could just shoot the enemy bases here, right? Like, why am I even bothering? No team killing? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm pretty sure B-Man's gonna see that, and he's gonna be like, "God damn, get this guy out of here. He's ruining the community. Everybody's seeing him. People are gonna start copying." Funniest thing of forts for 20 was it core catapult in Pro League? Yeah, that was pretty funny. I saw that actually, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't even know that was possible." And I mean, I'm never gonna be able to do that. I mean, like, I think it's just mathematically stuff, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of work to like learn how to set up and stuff. So I think I'm okay. Well, that wasn't very nice. So like that. And wall of metal. Nobody expects. Apparently I can't shoot the other guy anymore, so I'm just shooting this guy instead. There goes another one. Pretty sure if I kill that guy's base though, his base is like actual fort chip's gonna become inoperable because he won't have any resources to actually fire the weapons, because firing weapons does require resources. But was that guy's base? I think that was that guy's base. Right? Because this guy is no longer playing the game. Yeah, that man does not look like he's playing the game. Nope, no he is. He just played something. Nope. That man did not realize he couldn't just drop his base onto that enemy. Okay. Now he's dying. Oh, what? All the howitzers lived? Shit. That's unfortunate. But he is completely exposed now. So whoever fights him next, he's just a free kill. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Almost hit the enemy base there. If that had happened, I would have been very sad. Don't they have a wall of howitzer somewhere that is ready to explode? No, they deleted them off? Okay. Well, that's probably good for safety concerns. OSHA violation right there. Then after they banned it from... Wait, they banned it from the Pro League? Wait, is that true? That's it. I was not following it very closely, but like if they actually just banned it because it was too strong. But I mean, it makes sense. It's just kind of a core trade that you can't counter. It's the same thing with dropping howitzers in this mode. It's just like you can't do anything against it, right? It's just a free kill that's OP. So it makes sense that they banned it. But also that's kind of sad because it was spectacular. And there goes that base. Oh, are they finally gonna die? Hopefully. Uh-oh. Get that going like that. Finally angle these guys down a little bit more again. Get active. Fast reload. Lovely. My fingers are so cold, man. I can't build. Looks so bad. Why is chat not on screen? Because I have a skill issue. That is exactly why. Thank you for reminding me, though. I forgot about that. The chat should have been on screen for a long time. And it's a great tragedy that it wasn't. Now you guys can see yourselves. And then if I ever use this in another YouTube video or something, that'll give context for what's actually happening. Let us have some fun. Yeah. I mean, I mean, it makes sense, though. Like, I can understand the viewpoint on why they banned it. A little bit sad, but also makes sense. Think that'll hit? Nah, it's too low. Hit the old base. Already dead. I think it's pretty over for them, though. They're getting hit from, like, pretty much every angle. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty over. And this base, I'm pretty sure his home base died, because that man's not doing anything. GG. Well played. It's so delayed. Is it that delayed? I feel like it's not that delayed. I feel like it's just as much delayed as my stream is to reacting to your messages. So I think it's pretty okay. Yeah, we can play like, I don't know, Black Seas. Get some good old. What? Oh, it's in this area. I was searching for the map, and I was in the wrong tab. Okay, it sometimes happens. You take off 4 chips. Now on to vertical battleships. Oh, that is true. That you know what? You know what? That is fair. You know what? That is fair. You know it's gonna suck. 'Cause I have no APM. This is a very APM intensive map. But we can do some vertical. Why is the? I didn't realize that it was reversed. That the bottom side was a. That the little, what is it? Superstructures were not facing each other. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be terrible. The fact that you also start with 2 mines, like why? Why? I feel like this is also a this commander moment. Map is peak cinema. This map is just terrible. Randomized teams. That is true. I should randomize teams. Go like that. The chat, but you respawn quicker than chat. Oh, what is it? One good thing on YouTube, you could set it to 1.25 and it'll reduce the delay to 1.3 seconds. What? Oh, you can set that video speed. Oh, to minimize the time in between the thing and the other thing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, this map exists. This map does exist. Now, do I like this map? No. Did somebody pay me to play this? Yes. So I just kind of obligated as a man with a desire to have a certain amount of wealth when I retire. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know how, like, you know what, this is probably fine. I've pulled up the funny game on stream before. At least, like, put it on the Steam page. I'm sure like nobody's gonna see that and be like, you know what, that's too bad. Okay. Now for energy production, let's go like this. Got a stability check. Be damned, we don't need that. Sell those off. Get some turbines. And also start spamming the frick out of mines, because we get no mines. And also, you can't actually expand out onto the middle here. Not something you can do. No gravity, yes, no gravity indeed. That's why this map is ass. Because you can just do whatever the fuck you want, and there's nothing the enemy can do about it. And it's stupid and dumb. Can you not? I thought you could build mines back here. Wait, are you limited to 4 mines? Wait. Do I get 5 mines max with this many people? Did the map get even worse? You not? Oh, that is how that map works. Oh shit. That is really bad. We get no money. Okay, I guess this is just pure rocket gaming. Then there's nothing much else that's happening around here. Now, why did you build foundation nodes? There's little. Okay, actually, we're Buster. No, this is fine. I'm sure. No, what is this? No, please. I want to go like that. Thank you. That's all I wanted. You know, I was angry about the foundation nodes, and I realized we get them for free, so it's no big deal. My computer's taking me forever to actually warm up the room. This is terrible. Dual gravity just feels wrong. It does feel wrong, because, like, you don't need stability tech. All the skill part of building is just removed. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. It's not good. I'm of that opinion. However, is that currently the case? Yes. Oh, it's the fact that we get less mines than when I last played this map, because the map creator decided, okay, we need to save our resources, people. No, stop buying storages. No. No. Can we just use ropes on our fling our core away? You can do that. I feel like that's a little bit of a silly move, though. Shit, they're already getting upgrades. They're beating us. Their own upgraded mines, actually. Are they even upgrading mines? They may not be upgrading mines. Hold on. They may also be... They're also gaming. Okay. If they're an eco commander, that's probably like a good move for them as well. We'll see what they're doing. There we go, max out mines. Do they have max out mines? They do not have max out mines. They're noobs. Where's their... okay, I actually get a couple snipers. If I can start just anti-counter sniping them, I'll just get an upgraded sniper, like just an AP sniper. I feel like an AP sniper is going to be really strong here. You know what I mean? Just being able to counter all the rockets that they very clearly have. Alright, get shit going like that. EMP'd. Bozo. Is that really not sniperable? Okay, no. That's not sniperable. Oh, that was EMP'd open. Oh wait, they are not Buster, which is a very good sign for us, actually. I think that means that we get an easy win here. So now I can just do this. And since they have no gunners, that means all the rockets immediately die. I can do like that. And that should be GG right there. I think we've won. Especially because they only have 5 mines, so they can't actually afford to repair shit. Aw. Lost the sniper. Hello there. I have something called Buster Active. Which is very, very strong. It's so strong that I'm sure they're just going to immediately... Can you guys resign now? I feel like this is a resigning moment. Because, yeah, even your base is running... The base is so terrified, it's running away. The energy production has disconnected itself. Goodbye, immediate. Yep, they chose Hurricane instead. And now they're... now they slowly float away. It's a little bit of a fairy tale moment there. Anyways, is this zero gravity mod? Yes, this is zero gravity. Because the map requires zero gravity. Because its map is stupid and dumb. And it's not fun. Anyway, disconnect them from their mines there. Like that. And, okay, sending that other pocket off into space. Very good. And now they're stuck on 1 core worth of eco. All you needed was 4 rockets on this map, apparently. That's just the win condition. This is some... Like, I feel like this is like... You guys ever... Like, when I see this, I think of like one of those space movies. Where, like, at the end, where the astronaut dies and he's just floating away slowly into space. Where he's inevitably either going to run out of air, freeze to death, or starve to death. Or run out of water. You know, dehydrate to death. Like, when I see that, it just reminds me of that. Because 0 resources. And no ability to get back to land. Why did I just now see the core at the top? This is not fair. Yeah, it was a terrible map. However, that was a quick map. D-Day with tons of cannons next. No. Unless you pay me, of course. Then I'll play it. You know what? Frick. I really want to... Maybe I should switch over to my main chat to, like, Twitch. You know, I really wish I could disable ads on Twitch. Then everybody could go over there, and I could vibe with the chat mechanics of you guys being able to gamble. But not right now. GG? GG indeed. That was certainly a, game. Someone needs to make upside down battleships now. Upside down battleships would actually be kind of interesting. Nobody's actually made that. I would be willing to play that. It would be battleships, but you can't do tier 3s because gravity is reversed. It would actually make actually playing cannons a lot harder. Because, you know, if you arc it upwards, it could just smash to the ground. Play go close battleships. I need a break from the stupid maps, okay? Like I just want a break from doing something shitty and have fun for once. Like, man, why you guys hate me having fun? Let's just play peak map. You don't even turn on co-op. So then I'll be having less fun because of co-op. Actually, no, I'm turning off co-op. On second thought, I think I'm okay. I think not having co-op is the better option. I'm not sitting here with the entire time just going, nukes. And all my teammates stealing resources to spend on something stupid. Oh shit, the lobby is full. The lobby is full. Submergible submarine. I'm not playing the submarine mod. The mod is even worse than the plane mod. Because there's no way to shoot down the submarines. Like, literally, because all the projectiles expire underwater. Like, at least in the plane mod, you can build AA to counter the planes and then just shoot the enemy with nukes. But in the submarine mod, there is no counter. Which is kind of stupid and dumb and not fun. And out of energy here. Entire lobby is 200 milliseconds. Yeah, average European. Okay, you know, you guys were born in the wrong place. What can I say? Literally, just get a North American in here and just you know. And you know, this is why I sometimes feel like comfortable talking about like American like issues without having too much worry about controversy, because I realize that everybody that plays this game and that pretty much watches me is all like, I don't know, some British or German guy. And they're like, oh, wow, this is great. Oh, is this American? So then I'm like, oh, so they literally don't care, and controversy not happening because they're not affected by it. So it's really nice. God, I wish you could play your American. Yeah, but you don't have the game because no Americans have this game. Only Europeans have this game. There should be a courseway mod. Everybody just swings the course and collide them. Whoever has the highest velocity wins. So you know what? That'd be like an interesting like tournament challenge. It's like, oh, who can swing the core the most? That would be interesting. Anyways, got 3 nukes here in the front, like you're supposed to. They're deleting off all the foundation nodes. I don't need those. Those are evil. You know, after the pinch fist nerf, playing pinch fist on this map was kind of just not it anymore, because you only get like 50% more resources per foundation node instead of 100% more. So it's like kind of a huge loss for them. Anyway, this man always going nukes? I think so. I'd be shocked if he wasn't going nukes. And for now, though, I need just buzzsaw plus sniper plus AP sniper probably. I should be pretty much set. This man knows. Okay, this man doesn't know how to sell off foundation nodes, which makes me very comfortable in my situation because he cannot be at my level of having stuff if he isn't selling off foundation nodes. Selling off foundation nodes is the most broken shit in the game. Like, it's literally just free money. You sell them off, and then you're way ahead of your opponent. And like you don't even lose anything because it's like it's down here. Like it's not a lack of stability. Oh yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. Okay, I did get disconnected there for a second. Where's the sniper? Where it is? I'm pretty sure I'll be okay there. I should get some storage. I do want to get a second layer of turbines eventually. That also requires communication with my teammate. Which is, oh, this man's going for mines? Okay. I'll just shoot everybody then. You know, I hope B-Man doesn't ban me for the testing Discord, but swarms are getting a buff next patch. So, you know, may as well use them all every week, so then next patch when they're strong, it's even better. You know, I'm gonna snipe that mine out, 100%. Oh, you deleted off the mine? No, not delete. Oh, wait. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just a piece of wood. Oh, wow. That sniper just penetrated directly through that. Let's get that aimed in there. Snipe that up there. Do I have enough batteries? I do not. Need 1 more battery as well. Eagle Eye Shotgun, I would love to see that on close maps like that. Yeah, but the problem is that nukes, you know? Eagle Eye nukes. You know what I'm saying? Just nukes just kind of win in that situation. Because, like, imagine that you're playing Eagle Eye Shotgun, and you have shotguns, and then there's two Warthog nukes, like, hit your face. And then you're sitting there, and you're just like, wow, I had a lot of Eagle Eye Shotguns, now I have nothing. Because there was nukes, and now I'm losing. And this sucks. And that's generally a problem with, like, Eagle Eye Shotguns and stuff, is because nukes exist, and every time the enemy plays nukes and you don't, then you lose, and you're not having fun, and losing sucks. So, those are my thoughts. Now, if my teammate could turn his base into background racing here, this would be, like, exquisite. I don't think he's gonna do that, though. Oh, he didn't rebuild, like, a sniper here? Oh, he's building swarms, okay. Oh, good for him. I think I'm just gonna kill the top base, so then the rocky guy stays alive. I'm gonna also actually get some gunners here. Just in case some stuff does happen. I shouldn't have sold off that foundation node in the back here. Seemed very important. And can I just go like this? Get some four logs. I really want some four logs here. Yeah, I can get four. Oh, no, please, please drag. Why aren't you dragging? No, no, I want some four logs. Oh, hey, like this? No, no, that's a 3 log. There we go. Now I have a 4 log, and that man is dead. I was not paying attention, so I have no idea how that died. I'm pretty sure it's just the nuke plus rocket combo was too much for him to handle, or something. Actually, hold on. I don't think I can actually aim that far up. Something like that. Alright, apparently my nukes can't aim that far down either. Absolute tragedy. Why is that European schools are so hard? I literally had 4 hard tests today. European schools are hard because... I don't know, you guys care about education or something? Like, American schools are great. And also, I feel like Europeans are generally more, like, economic or, like, competitive academically. So, like, you know, people are actually willing to work hard. The problem, like, the thing is in American schools is that nobody's willing to put in any work. So then they have to make the test easier, otherwise everybody's going to fail. That is my honest opinion. Because, like, there's a lot of classes where all you have to do is actually just, like, look at the board and pay attention during class, and it's the freest A you've ever had. And then people can't even do that. So they have to make the class even easier, so then people who don't even pay attention can still pass. I feel like that is the state of American schools. Because otherwise they're just going to be like, oh, everybody's failing and nobody can go to college. And, you know, who's going to send their child to a school that, like, isn't good? And also, like, they're paid... The schools are also paid by local taxpayers. And nobody's going to want to put their child in a school that's giving them low grades, right? Because otherwise, families are just going to move out, go to a different school that gives their children free... What, free A's? Free college tuition, basically? So then schools are incentivized to inflate their grades so then they can get more funding from richer families moving in. And so then teachers can get paid more. So there's a lot of, like, misaligned incentives, maybe. But, you know, maybe that's why the SAT is coming back, because everybody realized that, oh, everybody can just infinitely inflate their grades, and the only thing that's actually good is standardized tests. Like the AP tests. Because grades aren't worth that much in the current states. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I think that's just how the American school system works. And then Europe, I'm sure they have a different system. At least when I was in Europe, the classes were a lot harder. Like, you were expected to actually, like, read a book. Like, which is quite a tall ask for a school system. Like, actually having to read something and then write an actual, like subjective thing. Like, did I read the books? No. I was like, oh, I didn't understand that I was supposed to read the books. I'm sorry, Mrs. Teacher. I was too stupid. I didn't understand the German question that you were asking me to read the book. It's a great tragedy. I just happened to not understand that one question. I guess that's okay. You know, I'm just gonna go back to my American school system after, where my grades for here didn't matter. Damn kids nowadays, yeah. So, anyways, do you guys have that experience in European schools? Because when I was over there, all the teachers were asking me to do shit, like do projects and stuff, which I actually did. Actually, there was one time where I was in a school project where it was just like it was like the American economy, and I was like, I'm not doing this. And then my teammates forced me to actually show up to the school project, so I just put up like a picture of the United States and Mexico and started yapping about the automobile complex between the United States and Mexico. So I was like, yes, the United States is actually very dependent on Mexico for a source of labor. In fact, Ford has a lot of factories in northern Mexico because there's a lot of infrastructure connecting all of the Mexico-American borders to access the cheap labor while having close to national interest and having the American security of the army right next door. So that is why the current auto manufacturers are often set up near on the Texas-Arizona border. And then all the Germans were like mind blown. They're like, oh my god. And then I didn't have to do any work, which was very fortunate. That was just one subject that I knew something about, just the Mexican-American automobiles. Very nice. But that was a good time. I feel bad for my team because I really did not want to work with them. They were not gaming, but at the end they actually showed up, and it was very good. I had a lot of fun. What is the map? Yeah, permafrost. Permafrost is good. I'm not here. Not here. They in India they projects that's for pro, isn't it? It's in the name, so no project for you fine people. In India, you live in India. That's interesting. You're in 10th grade and it's not that bad. Well, wait, like which European country do you live in? Because if you live in like Spain, yeah, that makes sense. If you live in Germany, I think it would be different. Hey, stop. Hey, who's calling? Whoever just called me by my first name, putting you in a 1 minute timeout. No more calling you by my first name. Screw you. It's all about the money. Yeah, I feel like a lot of school shit is about the money, but it kind of makes sense at the same time. Because like, brother, if I was teaching a bunch of 10th graders as a teacher, and like I wasn't getting paid an extraordinary amount, bro, fuck them kids. Like actually, like if I had to deal with the 10th graders in my high school, just doing stupid shit, and it's actually like it's such a stark contrast, bro. Like once you get since I've been in college, like all the bathrooms have been noticeably cleaner. Like there's no sinks getting stolen and other stupid shit's happening. Just a lot more day. Like I can understand why in high school, like if teachers aren't getting, all they care about is the money. Because like if I was teaching for like 10 years and then I'd be pissed off too if I was dealing with the people the people there. Anyways, go next game. I do have the mod on. Oh god, somebody else wants to be getting muted? Oh yeah, look at that. Put user in timeout. 1 minute. Big L. Screw you, Max Kraus. It's always for rage baiting me that other stream. I'm in Romania and it's always been like this. Okay, but yeah, that's just Romania, okay? Like you can't expect anything. Like I'm pretty sure like if you have like anything in Romania just immediately gets stolen. Even the good teachers. Like you know what happens when you guys have a good teacher? The Germans come in and steal them. Like it's just completely cooked. Like all the smart people in Romania just leave, and then all you're left with is the ass people. Like it's just a rough time in Romania. The only reason that you could ever live in Romania is that if you're like a rich guy and you're like, you know what, everybody here is corrupt, so I can just get zero taxes. Because taxes are cringe and nobody likes it. So I feel like that's the only real reason to live in Romania. Other than that, yeah, Romania is just kind of an unfortunate place to spawn in because nothing actually just kind of functions there. At least as far as I'm aware. All the memes of all the Romanians having a pool in front of their house when it rains because the roads are just terrible and everything else is terrible. And it's just Eastern Europe moment. Oh, I was about to say nice sniper and then immediately kill the sniper, but then I missed my first shot. And I was just left embarrassed. There's nobody... Yeah, this man's defending against buzzsaws when nobody's going buzzsaws. I imagine this man's also planning to go buzzsaws, which is probably like scary or something. I'm not too scared. I'm sure I'm gonna be fine. Just sitting here vibing with my purple tech. I can guarantee you this guy has buzzsaws somewhere. Oh, what? This man down here's actually Big L. No sniper for that guy. 2-0 KD. This man has been left in shambles. He's being out-sniped. Certain districts get more money depending on test scores, which is why they keep lowering score requirements to keep the money flowing, so underperformers stay loose and the kids that attend them. Yeah, it's like the whole U.S. system is a little bit silly. And like everybody's incentivized to just inflate test scores. Look, I got a 4.0 GPA unweighted, in high school. And man, I was sleeping most of the time. Like, most days, I would just show up to school, and then go home, and then I get an A. And I was like, oh, this is great. Because, like, homework was worth, like, 30% of my grade. So as long as you did all the homework and did okay on the test, you were pretty much guaranteed an A. And, like, it was very explicit that the teachers were also training you for just the class test. They would be like, guys, this thing, I swear you won't see on the test tomorrow. And then... you'd study that one thing and it would be like the entire test. It would be like, oh, I guess I just need to know one formula. But in college, they're doing the exact opposite because they're like, okay, we don't have enough spaces in all the classes, so some of y'all need to go. Some of you are gonna be forcefully failed this class, and it's gonna be an absolute tragedy. But you know what? That's kind of based. I respect that. You're selling those off. I wonder, suddenly you can turn everything into background racing and have 3 buzzsaws ready. No? Hold on. Is man not doing what I think he's doing? I thought this man was buzzsaw maxing. Man, I don't have a shitload of buzzsaws. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's odd. A little bit confuzzled right now. I was expecting all the buzzsaws. Actually, going to Eagle Eye would have been kind of cool here. Just going Eagle Eye, shotguns, and miniguns. Super cheap. That means top base can do everything. Not a lot of the other bases, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut down all of this guy's ego. Like, if he's not gonna stop me from doing this, nobody on the enemy team is gonna get a single gunner. Like, this is literally just the freest shit I've ever seen. Like, his core shut down, his mines are shut down. He gets nothing. And goes his core again. Kill the rest of that energy production. Everything shut down again. That upgraded. Let's go shotgun here. Oh. What is this, Cloud? My name's bad for you? Your name is bad for me. I hate your name. Cause I disagree with that statement. I feel like my new name is way better than my old name, which I have now forsaken. Yeah, screw that. Get AP sniped, bozo. Nobody expects the AP sniper. The top guy going AP sniper, he could be. Aw, missed the snipe there, huh? Unfortunate for this guy. Now I just shoot your top base with rockets. Why is the bottom guy getting gunners? Like I thought the whole deal was that nobody gets gunners and I can have fun. But nope, now you guys are actually deciding to get gunners. However, hopefully my teammates can do something. This man is building every tech known to man. What? Why? Alright. There we go. Should be all the gunners dead. Yep. And now I should just be able to kill all the mines. And then this guy should just be dead, because with 0 mines, he's pretty much cooked. How is that last mine not dead? It's just smoking so bad. I mean, at least if he repairs it, the repair cost of mines is, like, insane. There we go. There's the last mine gone. Now that guy should just be completely and utterly cooked. Hey, what? An AP sniper? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on. Okay, I was if that got an successful overshot, I would have been pissed off there. Thankfully, did not. Ow! How is that thing still alive? That's so stupid. Get out of here. There we go. His fingers are still cold here. A guy saying he's gonna ban me. What's this? Yeah, exactly. Because like I feel like you changed your name just to annoy me. Because everybody knows I'm not a biggest fan of my own name. I feel like this is common knowledge. This man just selling off his core so he can go into his teammate's base. That'd be kind of valid, actually. Get some extra resources or something. Because, I mean, he has no mines right now. And that means he's on +5 metal production, which means he can't do shit. Now, there's a gunner down there. I didn't even realize that. Yep, there he goes. Oh, wow, that is a lot of gunners. Hold on. Big value. Those shotguns are getting some insane shit right there. Actually, I may just get double sniper and try to snipe out the enemy lasers there. I do have, like, roughly map control, pretty much. I probably can just say, like, work on... Yeah, what I'll do actually is get a back shotgun for my teammate there. So you're Luca, huh? I am Luca. I have made... I've said that multiple times. Not a great name, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, just imagine how much cooler my name could be, you know? And I was stuck with this ass name. It's actually not good, the fact that I'm the one that's alive and not the back base, because the back base is generally a lot easier to defend than the front base. I don't know, I'll just go like that. Is this man not gonna join me? I should have co-op on death on. Not very happy with this. Uh-oh. But you know what, that was built terribly. So that's probably expected. The fact that I lost the shotgun as well, though, kind of unfortunate. And another one of my teammates died. Amazing. Alright. Uh-oh. That is very, very unfortunate. Can I even do anything about that? I get a shotgun, like, over here. Actually, let me get in front of the strut there so I can protect all my teammates and myself. And then also defend this. Because now I actually have resource production. I have my teammate's base. My teammate didn't even upgrade all his mines. Why? It was so free. Alright. Shooting actually nothing there. That was a lot of gunners killed right there. Is this all just gunners here? Yeah. Free as shit imaginable. And just go back shooting this guy with... I don't think this man knows how to deal with snipers, to be honest. Because I've started shooting with snipers and this man has just, like, completely turned his brain off. Uh-oh. No. You start comboing me like that, I may just die here. Hold on. Aw. The thing is, I usually have my shotgun control group set to 2. Now that I have a sniper, it's kind of awkward. And you know what? I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll just go back to using 1 sniper. I also snipe that sniper out because that one's scary. Wipe. Thank you, stability tech. Big fan of you. Is my team gonna do anything? I don't think so. Teammate does not seem a fan of playing this game at all. Unfortunate. Lost a battery there. Battery wasn't being used that much either, though, so who really cares? Oh, you know what? I'll set that to 3. Not that it can even hit the howitzer. Like that. You know, I'm doing my best to stop the howitzers here, okay? Man, if I was just born in a different base, would have been amazing. I got the Romania of the bases. If I got the, like, the America, like this base, or even perhaps, like, the France, or the Germany of this base. Maybe France is not that great, but I mean, it's still better than Romania. Now, is he still alive? You know, I'm still alive because energy shield and the fact that they can't aim. I'm not alive due to my own skill. I'm alive due to the lack of their skill. That's mainly how this goes. Most games, at least. And, yep, okay. That he's missing again. And he has a swinging laser beam. Also terrible. Is that all the AA dead? Pretty much. No. Shooting directly at me. Now, you see, if they just followed up like an intelligent, like, 3 lasers, which they do have, I would be so dead right here. But for some reason, they just keep me on life support, man. I don't know why. This sucks. Oh, OP teammate! What? Actually using EMP to counter howitzer? That's like a forbidden technology right there. That is insane. Oh, can I not hit that? Aw. Oh shit, they're just shooting my lasers now. Oh. That's also forbidden technology, just shooting me. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't counter that. You mean, is sandbag maxing though, even though we're full on resources and can totally just buy some metal? Alright, that sucks. Thank you, energy shield. And just keep up the metal spam. I mean, like, we could build a howitzer eventually, but that's also, like, a lot of work. I think I'm also just fine dying here. Yeah, I probably am gonna die here, regardless of what I do. There's like 4 howitzers. Oh, never mind. The comeback is real? Hold on. Yeah, I may have some gaming here. Shotgun OP, thank you very much. Oh, is that man also burning to death? Man, these people have never seen a rocket before, have they? Like, they don't know what, anything, all the counters they're just not playing with. What the fuck? What? Okay. Teammates OP, you know, who could have predicted this? This one nuke? It's just that strong. They never predicted the gameplay here, I guess. What the heck? I'm not exactly sure how we're winning this. I was 100% sure this game was lost, but no, apparently not. This game's still gaming. The comeback, yeah. Oh, it's because of double nukes. Oh, he just built portal nukes. I've never seen anybody build portal nukes on this map before. You know what? I can respect that. Yeah, you get portal nuke meta, I guess. I don't know. I just took him 4 years to get up, but once it got up, like, OP. The Americans are real. They're just that rich, I guess. You know what? He's the best teammate a guy could ask for. Questionable base design, maybe. Still OP teammate, definitely. That man just shot himself or something. What happened down there? I'm not exactly sure what to do here. You know what? I'm committing to the rocket play. Rockets are kind of funny. Go rocket smoke or something. I rarely ever use smoke. Yeah, now the portal nukes are gonna absolutely dog on that guy as well. No, we don't have a purple tech? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I just go out 20 millimeters. No rocket play for me. How are they actually gonna build up? I don't think they're gonna get there before it burns. I would be shocked if they get there before it burns down. I'm gonna take out that last turbine just to make sure they don't get it. If they do get up there, kind of impressive. They could also just collapse their base doing this, which I wouldn't be surprised by either. We get buzzsaws. I think also buzzsaws would be great. Oh yeah, another great victory. It's all due to me, of course. I mean, like, really. I don't think we're thanking myself enough, huh? And there goes another howitzer for them, because apparently we're just that skillful. Well, I have things to do. Bye. See ya forever. I'm gonna miss you. Actually, I'm not. Go do whatever you do in Romania. You know, I'm sure you're about to go over to Germany and start, like, doing some questionable shit at the train station. That's what the Romanians are known for in Germany. Is being at the train station. I feel like that's a lot of places, though. Like, my dad was once in Spain, and then he got robbed by a Romanian gang. Like, not, like, at gunpoint or anything. He just, like, you know, one guy distracted him, and the other guy just took his suitcase. And then my dad had no more suitcase in Romania. Or not in Romania, in Spain, because of a Romanian gang. And it was kind of unfortunate. Now, he did find his suitcase later, because they just took all the money. So he still had his stuff, but he lost like $500, which was kind of unfortunate. So the Romanians do not have a good rap in my family. Generally, we look at them and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna steal my suitcase again. The suitcase thieves are quite tragic. Or stealing stuff? Yeah, I mean, like, at least from what I know, they're not beating the allegations. You know, you just go anywhere in Europe, and then there's always a Romanian gang in town, huh? And all they do is steal your stuff, and then it's super hard to legally pursue them because you're like a tourist or businessman doing stuff there, and it's not really worth your time going after $500 because it's like relatively only. Oh. Chinese map. Voucher play very close quarters 44. I don't think so. I think that's a bad map. Clutched? Yeah, it was actually a pretty good comeback there. Whoever decided that they were gonna do like portal nukes at like 40 minutes, kind of smart. Those would kind of suck that I was getting shot the whole time though. Like, I would have preferred if I was just getting a nat shot and he'd come out faster. But you know what? My teammates, they're a little bit late sometimes. You know, that's okay. Roman had sent Australian battleships a bit ago. There's Australian battleships. This is just upside down. Imagine it's just upside down. Let me check the workshop. Did I lose a game? No, I didn't. Australian battleships. No, it's not upside down battleships. It's just normal battleships. What the heck? If it's that's the whole point of putting Australian there, so you can make it upside down. No, that's the joke. Yeah, they couldn't get the joke right. No. By Ababa, Abama. Whatever. Is this man gonna just keep replaying? I will kick this guy. If both these guys don't ready up, I'm kicking them both. Alright. Goodbye. Oh, no, this guy readied up in time. Either core swing or cope. Oh, that is true. There could be a lot of core swing. No, I think if you core swing on this map, you're probably just gonna smash into the ball down there. I think that's the point of that ball. So you can't core swing. I'd be interested to see people try. If people try to core swing and then they smash the core into the ball, I'll be laughing. And Swiss, they steal trap and try to escape to Austria, but most of them get caught by the border. Let's go. Base Switzerland actually cracking down on this. No, because like my dad was saying that in Spain, you can't really go after like anything that's worth less than $500. So what the Romanian gangs do is they steal your suitcase, take the all the cash out, and then leave your stuff somewhere else. So then you can't pursue them because it's less than $500. Because they just stole your money. And that's how the Romanian gangs operate, and there's no legal way of actually punishing them. So, Spain is, I guess, just the Romanian paradise. They go over there and they see all the American and European tourists, and there's like, free cash. Take all your money. First to core swing wins? Maybe. But I also think that, like, if somebody core swings on this map, it's not that OP, because there's not infinite resources, right? If somebody core swings, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna build a shitload of weapons, because like it's all like I can expand out. I'm just gonna build a shitload of weapons, and then shoot them with like, probably howitzers, or cannons. I'm probably just go cannons this game. Or even lasers. I'll probably go lasers this game. A lot of options this game. Actually, I probably should actually get energy production here. I don't know why I went two extra mines there. I have, what, 5 mines, 0 turbines now? A little bit questionable. I don't want to save it for tech there, but then decided against it. I'll let my teammate have this. Actually, will I let my teammate have this with the way he's currently building? I don't know. I don't think core swings are meta here, though. I think they are a little bit questionable. I think they're just going to smash into the ground here, so I'm not going to do it. Generally, with people occupying holiday homes, it's hard to throw them out. Is it true? Do people in Spain just like live in holiday homes and you can't get them out just for free? They're just breaking and entering? Is that how that works? Your in-game chat is very funny. Is it? I feel like the humor of the in-game chat is very 4 years ago for me. Actually, that said, I make a lot of middle school jokes as a kind of joke. You know, it's just sometimes refreshing to just go back to the simple ages and make like shit jokes. Like it's just a very easy thing to do, you know. You just gotta just show up and you're like, yo, did you see the floater I left today? Was exquisite. And everybody's just like looking at you just confused. And you're just like, yeah, I'm a humor god. You don't have to applaud me, thank you very much. It just comes naturally, you know. Very good at it. It's actually surprising that they built the mines on top correctly. That's not something you see every day. Oh no, they didn't. You can't get a 4th mine here. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what to do here. A lot of options, and I can't decide if I want to go yellow tech, or laser tech, or blue tech, or purple tech. I'd also go nukes, technically. I could go nuke lasers, get nukes down here, but that's also like a lot of work. I don't want to do that. Oh. Nice core swing, bozo. Now you're just dead in the ground. Should have thought of that first, huh? Sorry for the language. Yeah, yeah. You know what? In fact, this is a very PC area. Nobody's allowed to curse in my streams. I'm known for that. Banning people who decide to get a little bit too, adultish, I guess. There it goes. But thievery is never not met with retribution. Went to steal Grandpa's Brad? What is a Brad? It's also Eastern Europeans, not Spanish. Oh, yeah, I feel like that's like kind of the whole stereotype about Eastern Europeans, is that after they join the EU, their entire economy is just based around going into other European countries and just being like, money please. I mean, like, even the EU is an extension of this, right? Because, like, what happens is Germany pays into the EU, and then, you know, the Romanians take the money out, the Greeks take the money out, the Poles... Wait, do the Poles contribute more or do they take them? I actually don't know. And... among the top recipients of EU funds. Okay. You know what? Good for them. You know what? Germany's just subsidizing the Polish. I don't know, like, why they're doing that. You know, they could be, like, subsidizing their own military, even though they can't get anybody to sign up for the military. But, like, you know what? That's just... It's just we're in a bad state right now, okay? Somebody just needs to get a little bit of nationalism up in Germany, and then everybody will bust him. Everything will be good. That man is going nukes across from me, which means that I should probably just get some purple tech down. Get some gunner. He's just going double nukes. Okay. Yeah, as long as if he goes one nukes, it's not that scary because I can just tank that. If he goes double nukes, it will be scary. But if he does go double nuke, then I can get gunners very easily because they're very easy to shoot down. Alright, get double of those. Anyways, I should also get actual defenses on my core so it doesn't die to something stupid. Also should actually get these guys in here. Stability tech or something. Big fan. I remember Germany having a great military. You do? I mean, I guess like during the Cold War. Now not so much. Now they're kind of just vibing. But nobody really to threaten them. I mean, like, everybody on their border is either incompetent or, like, a flourishing democracy. So, like, why does... Like, the Germans are the last ones that need the military, right? Like, the Poles have a military, the Americans have a military, and the Poles are actually next to, like, the little child making some noise. So... Germans, they have a buffer state. They practically have a buffer state. It's like the reverse Warsaw Pact. Where it's like, oh, you just need a buffer state in between the enemies and you. It's Poland. Big win. I mean, like, hey, the Polish and the military industry there, kind of causing a lot of economic growth. You can't say that building up a massive amount of weapons doesn't cause some economic activity, huh? A lot of stuff goes on over there, and I can respect it. I don't want to get shot from the other side here. And do I have a... Did I actually build the purple tech? I did not. Alright. You know what? That's okay. Here in Germany, you'll rarely see a German flag. Yeah, that is true. Except when it's football time. When it's football time, there's a lot of German flags. I mean, I guess it's more city flags, but there's also a lot, like... But when it's any of those, like, international football time, like, I don't know, what is it, Champions League, or... What is it called? World Cup? Yeah, FIFA World Cup. Yeah, international, you know, World Cup, you think there'd be a international type thing, but yeah, there's not a lot of flags in Germany, which is kind of sad. You know, my sister actually finds it annoying how, like, all the Germans are like, oh, we're so evil. We're like the evilest population out there. We're so bad. You know, it's like, oh, I'm the bad guy. Like, my sister finds it kind of, like, annoying. Like how, like, the Germans are always like, oh, we're the worst like, we're all the ethnicities, we're the most evil. We just got that evil vein, you know? My sister's like, yeah, that's fucking annoying, bro. All the Germans being, like, anti-nationalistic, it's so unnatural and weird. At least that's how my sister sees it. So it's not everybody. What the heck? What? I just painted with both at once. That's fascinating. Oh, that's why. L got gunnered. Nobody expects the wall of gunners, even though that I have a very exposed wall of gunners. Are you just gonna let that burn to death? There's 2 people in that base. Neither of them can repair it. Okay. Anyways. Nobody expects there to be an actual sniper. That's for sure. Hold on. I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, what? That didn't kill? What? I'm shocked right now. Give me that, like, Pikachu shocked face. That's what I am right now. Cause like, that was so close. Oh, it scratched the core even. Oh, that's criminal. Now they're just building energy shields. No, please just die. And now they're firing. Oh, wait, they're only firing 1 set of nukes? What? Why? The gunners are gonna reload in time. Oh, come on. Why did that arc down faster? Nah, screw you guys. This is a 2v1. I'm fighting 2 bases right now. I mean, I can just tank forever the nukes. There's no big deal. Like, we are overdrive, and I fully upgraded mine, so I can just tank forever. I mean, it just kind of sucks. But I can do that. Like this. Not a big fan of tank forever, though. That's for sure. Oh, shitty gunners. Oh, they missed, actually. Okay, that's why. Oh, what? They actually have a fire beam as well? Illegal. There was a time when we were very proud of our country. Now our flag is different, too. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Like, I can understand why the whole thing happened, but it's also just annoying. Because, like, at least, like, you know, be proud of it somewhat. But, like, be recognizable that, you know, sometimes too much nationalism is bad. But I feel like you guys went too far in the other direction, you know? To the point where nobody wants... you've indoctrinated so many kids into not liking Germany that nobody's willing to die for their country anymore. And this is actually a major problem for you guys now. Like, you guys can't have both, like, oh, we're so evil, we can't even hold the military, and also have the, oh, guys, we need to have a military, like, if you can't have both. You could have one or the other. You could either be, like, the so-called angel, like, good guys, or you can be, like, have a military and be able to protect yourself. Like, I feel like the solution to not being evil is not just immediately getting dominated by the rest of the world, you know? Like, I feel like you guys were like, oh, guys, men are bad, so let's all become femboys. I feel like that's how I imagined it in my head. It is Germany went the femboy route. And, you know, I know there's a lot of jokes about, like, the Poles being femboys and stuff, but I feel like the Germans really also maximized that in a way. And it's just kind of... was it a good thing? I don't know. Yeah, Gunner OP. Those are my thoughts. Hey, what do you guys think it? You feel easy fix, make sure Russia never attacks? I guess. I mean, I guess, like, one thing the Germans could do is just manufacture an ungodly amount of, like, missiles or something. And it's like, oh, problem solved. Just missile them. Get missiled, bozo. And I'm sick. Very good. I have a lot of gunners here. Oh, what? None of those gunners hit? Owie. Am I dead? No. Very good. Wooded metal OP. Aw, they actually realized that I just had everything single-doored. That's evil. Not allowed you to shoot that out like that. Oh, my teammates are winning? Oh my god, my teammates these last few games have just been absolutely carrying me. It's amazing. I love this. Can we keep this trend up? And just me being ass and everybody else being good. They're pretty good. Oh no, not you being sick again. Yeah, I sneezed one time, okay? I'm not like dead. It was just, I think I was something getting stuck in my nose than anything. I'm not a big fan of that. There we go. Now what, huh? You're just gonna kill my core directly with lasers? That's actually a very valid point. I probably should defend against that. And get an outer layer of metal so the stupid fire beams don't penetrate so deep. Like that. Very good. And so a little bit of lag there, but that's okay. Or the metric system. The lack of metric system in the US is also kind of a tragedy. Though it's kind of understandable though, like, cause like that shit's lame. Like you guys are all nerds for using it, and we are cool because we don't use it. Yeah, you know, we gain some aura because we don't use it, and you guys lose aura because you do use it. That gets shut down, right? I don't have to use a laser on that. No, I do not. Perfect. And also, like, for all the flaws, the Fahrenheit system, like, are miles and stuff, it does make sense if you live in it. Like, I understand, like, for doing math and stuff, it's not good. But, like, when we're doing math and everything anyways, everybody in the US just uses kilometers. Like, generally, if there's, like, a test problem and stuff, everybody just starts using the metric system. And then whenever it's back to actually living your life, everybody's back to the imperial system. So, you know, like, you know, it just shows the greater level of intelligence in the US. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, like, Europeans couldn't comprehend using two systems at once. Like, you guys would just have, like, a mental overdose, and you would just be lost. Like, why do you think the US is so rich? It's because all of us, we were trained on multiple systems, so our intelligence quotients are just that high. Like, I don't think the Europeans understand this is actually an intentional tactic to increase the IQs of the average citizen. You gain misfiring rockets because you can't convert measurements. Okay, but that you see that you know what that is? That is Russian propaganda. You see, the Russians make up that we're stupid, and yet they always lose. So I don't know. It just feels like, you know, the whole state of you guys always losing, like, proves you wrong. You know, I'm not saying that you guys are always poor. It's just that, like, compared to us, I don't know. It just seems like you guys are just mad that you're poorer than us. You guys actually built a whole ass cannon. they have both heavy techs and nukes. Kind of funny. Oh, come on. I cannot aim. Hey, Gunner's OP. Like, they're just feeding their howitzers in. There is a cannon there, right? Yeah, there was. Yeah, it's no longer there. I think they've lost. The fact that this guy's still not doing anything, that was kind of unfortunate. I feel like if that man was doing stuff, we would have already won, but he's not. So, I guess I have to wait for my top base to do stuff. Kind of a unfortunate happening. Because if that man was dead, I would just totally turn his base into just one massive nuke. But he's still alive. I can't do that. Makes me a little bit sad. Oh, there's a howitzer down there? Just exposed? I just don't know what to do. You may not know what to do. But that does not mean you're not liable to be made fun of. You can build, like, literally, just build weapons. Like, you don't have to do anything. Just build a weapon. And then shoot the enemy, and then you're pretty much set. That's how you play the game. Without weapons, you can't win. Except for that one time where I beat somebody in ranked without firing a single shot. And then I never uploaded it because the commentary was ass. Made me a little bit sad because it was a really good challenge. But, whatever. Are you allergic to energy shield or to extra tech board knowledge? I'm not aware. Energy shields cost energy to run. So generally I don't build them. And also I can just build metal. And energy shields get killed by, like, nukes and stuff. So, you're not the biggest fan. So, I mean, like, they cost a lot of energy to run, and they get killed by a lot of weapons pretty easily that are not lasers. And they do have other weapons other than lasers, so the lack of lasers makes me scared to actually use anything other than metal. And plus, I have so much metal, man. I'm just building shit at this point. I'm too busy yapping, so I'm not actually building any more weapons. I totally could have, like, you know, a whole ass other tech and built some howitzers by now, which I probably should have done ages ago. But I'm not thinking. Thinking's for losers. I'm not about to start, like, actually playing the game, man. Just gonna, every time they fire those nukes, shut those down. Uh-oh. No, not my weapons. No, don't do that. Oh, that's not very nice. I have to build this all out of metal as well. I can do that. Oh, is this gonna explode? Hopefully not. Ah, I have a wall of metal. And I'll play, bozo. I actually have just endless amounts of cash. What are you gonna do? And I have also endless amounts of lasery. And then my teammate also just has a massive pile of cannons. That's also great. Very good. No, this time the nukes are gonna work. This time the nukes are gonna work. For real! You know, the last 40 times when the nukes didn't work, This time it's going to be different, especially when I still have access to my lasers. I'm sorry, that was a little bit mean. Should I just take the back? I mean, if this man's really never going to take this, then I'm gonna go like this. Get into the mine. Thank you very much. Okay, well that is very nice. This time build 2 pieces of metal instead of 1. I was born in Europe and learned metric first, but outside of that I range 32 to 212 is large and allows for specifically then 0 to 100. Yeah, that is true. Like, it is more exact, the Fahrenheit system. You know what I'm saying? If each unit of measurement is small, you understand what the other person is saying. This is actually a very good point. Thank you, my European brother. This is a fascinating... Aww. They played the game. And they door sniped me. No, that's cheating. You can't just door snipe. That's very mean. Not a big fan. Here I'll build an energy shield, actually. Because these are just going to be building. Are my teammates winning? That does look like it. And mainly because the enemy can't do... just are firing at me constantly and not doing anything with it. Even with the nuke damage, not enough. I want to save this laser beam, probably, right? Or do I want to kill all that? I don't... Oh, shit, that didn't even hit. Oopsies. I may be in a little bit of danger now. But you know what? I imagine this will also be okay. I keep up the 20 billion gunners. Imagine I'll be fine. Energy shield up there. Another howitzer down. That's pretty good. Oh, and they're dead. Big L. Outplayed. That's set on fire as well. Set everything else on fire. Here's please. Yep, set that all on fire. Hopefully that all just burns to death now. And I can vibe and win the game. But though I imagine the top base not exactly going to be able to span down too fast, considering the fact he's being shot by literally everybody. And that's a lot of firepower. GG. Sadly, I require temperature calculations for work, so I will stick with metric. That sounds like a lame-ass mental state, huh? You need metric for work? A real American, real patriot would, you know, stick through and do some Fahrenheit calculations. You know, just start dividing by, like, 0.7 or something. Go for the next temperature and distance. I can say 100 things, but never mind now, too many people to defend Imperial. Exactly. I'll stick to just watching you play the game. No, I have to, like, my whole brand is making fun of people that are worse than me. If you're not worse than me, if everybody becomes better than me, then my channel will die. I need people like you to complain about. Sell that to a physicist? Bro, if a physicist needs to use metric, like, are they really that smart? Like, they're just playing on easy mode, right? Like, real physicists with real brains, they're always going Imperial mode. Like, wasn't Oppenheimer an Imperial? Like, come on. If the man who invented the nuclear bomb was in Imperial, he was using miles. I think everybody can use miles. That's really smart. Like, if you consider yourself a smart person, I think you are required to use Imperial system. It's not like, it's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. You can't consider yourself smart then. The stupid ass map. I want to do something stupid. Spy games. Isn't playing on easy mode the IRL the smart thing to do? Yeah. Is it cool? No. What do you hear about the guy that played on easy mode? Nah, you only ever hear about the guys that challenge themselves, right? Like, you know, all the people that did cool things. Like, climbed Mount Everest. Like, was climbing Mount Everest an easy thing to do? No. Did we do it anyways because they're cool? Yeah. You know, nobody ever talks about the lame guy who stood on the base of the mountain. Everybody talks about the cool guy who climbed the mountain. And as a cool guy myself, I will stick with the Imperial system. You know, when I go to Europe, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start, like, talking to people about Fahrenheit. Just to piss them off. And also, actually, there was a few ovens in Europe I saw that were in Fahrenheit. They know it's great. Need to go up. I know it's all the banned stupid commanders here. Buster. Phantom. Probably Shock as well. And... you know, we can go Eagle Eye. I never go Eagle Eye. Work smart, sometimes hard. I sure do hear about people in easy mode. They have all the money with no effort. I mean, I guess just being born correctly is the smartest move. Getting born to the right family, free as shit imaginable. You know. But nobody cares. Like, I mean, I guess because like, if you're just born rich and then you're rich when you're like older, everybody's like, yeah, you didn't work for it. But if you're born poor and then you're rich, everybody's like, oh wow, smart guy. But I guess at the end of the day, I guess just being rich is the preferable outcome. But I mean, being rich plus cool is being better than being rich plus uncool. You know what I'm saying? At least the poor people have a higher max than the people who are born rich. Because like, I mean, like if you're born as the child of Jeff Bezos, you're forever being trapped to being uncool. You know? Because no matter what the fuck you do, you're never gonna be another Jeff Bezos. You're just gonna be that. You're forever gonna be known as the child of just Jeff Bezos, who was the man who just inherited all the wealth and did nothing. But if you're Jeff Bezos yourself, you know, at least you're like an evil supervillain who can go like, yes, I exploited the workers for billions of money. I am the most man out there. Fear me, worship me. But nobody's gonna worship the child of Jeff Bezos because like he's lame. He's just there, born correctly. You know that Einstein. I'm sure that cavemen are called the great ancestors of all technology. Because, like, whoever invented the wheel, I'm gonna be honest, pretty smart guy. You know, really set the foundation for all the rest of science. Due to the fact that he set up, like, intensive agriculture somehow, so then everybody else could afford to be scientists instead of laboring in a field all day. Aw, fucking skill issue, bro. I couldn't imagine being this bad. Couldn't be me. GG. We had to load for like 50 seconds for that. Amazing. The only good thing about Fahrenheit is the book Fahrenheit 451. 451 is actually quite a good... I enjoyed that book. I like the ending as well. The ending was quite good. So that said, let me be honest. The book about Big Brother, what was the book called again? The one by George Orwell? Fuck, I forgot the name. Whatever the name of that book was, I like that book better. I may not be able to remember the name right now, but that book was good. And I liked it better than 451. Because in that book, like, there were people getting tortured and dying and disappearing and their missiles being dropped. Like, Fahrenheit 451 was more of just the, oh, I break the rules, now I run away. Like, a little bit a different thing. 1984, exactly. Thank you. You guys have it down. You guys are all very smart people that know 1984. Nobel managed to promote his own Peace Prize despite being the one who invented dynamite. Yeah, but he also like the invention of dynamite also led to the case that everybody was able to starve less because they had more agriculture and fertilizer and stuff, right? Like I'm pretty sure like that was like the he invented dynamite, but he also invented like agriculture. So then, like if he didn't exist, you'd all be starving right now. Or, in fact, you guys wouldn't even exist, because nobody would be able to afford to have children, because there would be no food. Pretty sure this one's still alive? No, that was the bottom one. Tragic. Do we have tech down? We do have tech. We do need an upgrade center here as well. We do have storages here. So we need to shoot this one now. Oh, wait, they sold it off? That's actually a pretty smart move, so I'm not going insane. Hey. Whoa, we're getting a little bit ambitious here, aren't we? No building up for you. The space is all mine. You can't touch it. My territory. The fuck? What do you mean the fuck? Go away. Anyway, we do have red tech down as well. We'll get some more turbines. There's like another turbine going somewhere. Actually, let's start shooting the, Where's my laser beam? Aren't I supposed to get a laser beam? Hey, that's only on base snipers, not on upgraded snipers. You know what I mean? Maybe that they're making that exclusive content now. There's nothing here. They built 0 snipers, 0 response. They're just AFK. Okay. You know, I'm mostly fine with that. I'm just kind of shocked. Got a gunner there. I feel like a few gunners everywhere just kind of works out very well on this map. Shoot down a lot of the rockets. Humble buzzsaw. Yeah. You know what? Buzzsaws are great. You know, because like, actually, I wanted to build a buzzsaw here. Then put a gunner there. A little bit of a clown move for me, maybe. But you know what? Yeah, it's a little bit of what I do. I don't know. There's the snipers being placed down. Are they just gonna let their entire base burn to death? Without any reaction? Hello? There's 4 people on the enemy team, right? You guys gonna, like, we're not even a Firebird. You guys have 0 excuse. This is already cooked. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for you guys. You're leaving? Bro just decided he was not having it. That's it. All of my gamers are playing, and none of his teammates were, so I can understand that outlook, but also, I feel like they're extra screwed now. And nobody's playing on this side. Okay. I think this may be the fastest game ever. Even faster than my previous. I'm pretty sure that my longest game on this map was like 6 minutes. I was practically considered a speed run. So, thank you for just opening everything up and keeping your doors open. There was no reason to do that. This lag. Average European complaint. Again, just live in the US. Like, I couldn't, like, literally just move here. Like, we're a big fan of Europeans anyways. I'm pretty sure, like, 50%, like, 50 million current Americans weren't born in the US. Like, you could just become another one of them. And you would have great ping. And great ping is one of the greatest things ever, huh? Anyway, yeah, this is kind of cooked. Like, especially Drover. Oh my god. And of course he was German too. Yes. Yeah, man, like, wait. You're talking about, I thought he was Swedish. I thought the man who invented Dynamite was Swedish. Was he like a Swede German, or is it just like German? Oh, we're Warthog. Oh, we're not Eagle Eye. I didn't realize that. Really dropping those. Come on, that's just rude. How close is the humble yellow tech? It's getting there. Are they selling off? Sub 5 minutes? That is quite fast. I don't even know if I can call GG on that game. That was certainly one-sided, and I should definitely randomize the teams after this. Your chat removed the message I sent. Oh. Your internet is unplayable. That's it. I was dropping frames. So I imagine there was a lag spike there, and I didn't, because I dropped 2,600 frames, so I imagine there was a lag spike there, and I didn't even notice it. You should try Brave New World. Okay, my friends read Brave New World, but like, I don't know, it really seems like a lot of work. I'm just reading in general. Like, I have stuff to do, right? Other than reading. Reading, like, I could be playing video games instead of reading. And it's generally just a preferable idea of how to spend my day if I have free time. Now we're gonna do Foothills. I haven't done Foothills yet. Not only frames, but I couldn't do anything for over a minute. Yeah, that is sad. I'm playing as Hex, and I had no idea which base I was. You were all the bases. You were it was co-op. That's how co-op works. Everybody's in the same base. Everything is shared. Move all these mods. What is this? Cyclone B is a fertilizer? I don't know. And something like, isn't nitrogen a fertilizer in general? I thought that was like the whole point, was like his explosives were nitrogen, but they were also like fertilizer and stuff. And isn't that like, you can also like make like your household grocery shit into explosives and stuff? Like, you know, it's not, I'm not going crazy, right? The guy who invented dynamite also helped in that explosive. There's one good apple, actually. Apple yesterday tastes like dirt. And I was very disappointed when I was eating it. I was like, this tastes like shit. I still ate it because I was hungry, but I was very sad when I ate it. But now I'm happy. Apple's good. I'm hopping off. It's 9:30 in Germany. It is 9:30 in Germany. I actually started quite early today, though. Europeans aren't exactly friends with America anymore. I feel like most Europeans are friends with America. It's just that we're in a rough patch right now. Like, the relationship is going through a little bit of a rough water. But I think we're gonna be back on track in like 3 years, when hopefully things change again, and you know, everybody realizes that, oh, maybe it's more the Chinese that are busy, you know, trying to take land from everybody else, that are, you know, more of a problem than the Americans, who are still willing to actually do like free trade without like cheating with subsidies. You know, because the Chinese are just they're just not very nice. They're always playing dirty with the subsidies, like, you know, subsidizing an industry, and then making all the other competition die, and then being like, you know what, guys, I think we don't need to subsidize this industry anymore now that we have whole world control. It's just a very rude playbook, and I think as a group we should all come together and be like, you know what, maybe it's the Chinese that are being silly right now, and that, you know, they should stop doing that. And once they do, we can be friends again. But also, I mean, like, Chinese also have a big problem while doing that, because they also like straddle wages, which is problematic, because nobody wants to buy shit in China. The Chinese themselves, that is. The lag is massive. Am I dropping frames again? I am dropping frames again. You know, I think this is actually just because, this is probably because there's a lot of people on their computers right now. But I'm still gonna blame you guys. Like, this is not my issue. I can build another mine here, can I? Yes. Yeah, I dropped like another 20 frames. That's tragic. Oh, there's another spike at 999. Drop many more frames? No. Okay, good. Probably should close Discord and Steam. Hopefully that helps. We are friends with not with the government and the American equivalent to the ISS, the ICE. Well, like, why do Europeans have a problem with the ICE? Like, what? I feel like if anything, that like is that the ICE is not causing you guys any issues, right? Like, what is ICE doing to Europeans? like it's a domestic force. It's not like causing you guys problems. Like, the ICE group is not about to like start flying planes into like the building in Brussels. ICE is only good at bullying its own citizens, not bullying you Europeans. I feel like you have misplaced problems. I feel like the whole fact that there's just a guy saying that you guys can't sell cars to the US anymore is a bigger problem. But like, the Supreme Court is about to rule on whether that's legal or not. That the president can just be like, guys, tariffs. I hope they say that isn't possible. Now it's gonna be a little bit awkward, because then we have to pay all the tariffs back that people have paid, which means that government goes even further into debt, which is based. Because, like, honestly, at this point, I don't think the U.S. government's ever gonna come out of debt, at least anything like significant. And I'm just gonna leave to Europe when that happens, mostly to Austria, right? Because Austria and Germany have decently good debt to GDP ratios, kind of based. And I think I'm just gonna be vibing there after everything goes to catawampus. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? Maybe I do not want to be there when everything has to be paid back, when the can can't be kicked down the road any longer. And then Austria's there for me, a nice little mountain paradise where nothing ever changes. It's just, you know, there's like a car manufacturer. I mean, that's pretty much all of Austria as far as I'm concerned. I know there was, I think there's Mercedes manufacturing there, right? At least my dad, my uncle, and my grandpa worked in a car manufacturer in Austria, and that was like the town's whole economy, was just sitting there making cars. And you know what? It seemed like pretty good livelihood. And they also made cars for the military, though, so they're a pretty stable economy, because they make like G-Wagons or something. They make some sort of like, I don't know, off-roading vehicle they can off-road, so they can be used in the military. So they also have military clients along with civilian clients, so they make good money. Supreme Court will probably rule in favor of the car ban, considering every other country does the U.S. It's reciprocity. Yeah, but no, it's. I thought that the Supreme Court was the voting on whether you know, the president can just declare tariffs and then without Congress's approval, because like the whole point about tariffs is that it's like monetary, which is supposed to be in the power of Congress, so you can't do that theoretically. But I mean, with this Supreme Court, you never know. What's the poly market bet actually? Poly markets chance Supreme Court bans tariffs. Yeah, 24% chance. So the crypto people think that there's 24% chance that the Supreme Court says that it's okay. So that's a 75% chance that the Supreme Court says nah, you have to roll those back, which is pretty good. I like those odds, but you never know. Sometimes, like when I'm playing some of those like strategic games, like map games, they just get pretty shitty luck and then lose, and it sucks. I don't know. Basic Hydra just got your first message deleted. Oh, message retracted. Okay, that must have been one controversial message right there. He must have like started like saying some really unholy stuff. You know, must have gotten the Lord to look down upon you and be like, this man, not happening. Though that said, you retracted it, so it's your statement and your choice. I can't stop you. EU lasers, bro. This is a nuke map. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean, EU? This is the only way you actually live. If you build, like, cannons, you just get shot by nukes. Only way to counter nukes is by building a massive wall of lasers that can instantly kill the enemy nukes. Otherwise, I mean, the fact that nobody on my team is going nukes is kind of concerning. Don't get me wrong. But I am a big fan of actually living past, like, the 3-minute mark. So, thereby nukes. But I do agree. EU lasers, indeed. I'm still a big fan. However, next update, I'm not going to go into all the numbers, but next update's looking pretty good. From what I can see in the testing Discord, I'm a big fan of the next update. You know, there's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be very awesome, and I'm going to be sitting here and be very happy. Because some things are going to be changing to make it so that this isn't always the case, that everybody's just playing lasers every game. Which is good. I'm a big fan of that. Okay. A moment. Does that cat collapse it? I killed 2 mines, though. 2 mines is still very valuable. That's like 600 metal plus all the metal you get from not having it, or if you lose from not having it. Oh, one of my teammates did build 1 nuke. Very nice. Well, the fact that not all of my teammates are building nukes is kind of concerning. I fired those way too early. He's gonna be able to repair, unless he doesn't repair. He's not gonna repair. He's not gonna repair. Never mind. My plasma needs different concerns. There we go. No nukes for that guy. See, this is exactly why you need lasers, just for shutting down the enemy bullshit. And stopping, you know, yourself from being absolutely obliterated by the nukes. I'm not a big fan of getting obliterated. Aw, oh, come on. Really? I could build shotguns here as well. Actually, just building a massive wall of gunners, I think, is the best idea. That should help. What? How did that get so? Okay, I'm not exactly sure how that got set on fire. Whatever it is, I'm not happy about it. Anyways, I can only fire the 2. I can't fire the plasma beam anymore because I need to save it for the enemy nukes. That sucks. Not like that, I guess. Rip teammate. No surprise there. However, nope. Oh, he does have purple tech, though, which means that I can start building flaks and shotguns. Now, the second one's going to get through. Trust. Of course it's not. Yeah, it's a couple shotguns. Actually, no. No. I'm going to get not shotguns there. Do I want... No, I want to move that as well. Move that so I can put more nukes there. Oh, I just killed that guy's core. That was not intentional at all. But you know what? That man didn't want to defend his core, and I can respect the commitment. He doesn't need a core, and you know what? That's fine with me. I should have set his base on fire as well. Those go in there. And still have this guy ready. Perfect. Now I just build my own nukes and then win the game. Oh, okay, I missed the enemy nukes. Please, gunners, shut those down. Shit, I didn't set them on fire at all. No, that makes me sad. I just got a ping on my phone. I know exactly what it is for, and I'm not gonna check it because it's not my problem. Don't use this YouTube live to tell other you need to use all other channels for that very inappropriate hate speech will be deleted. Are people actually doing hate speech? Is there extremists in the chat? Big fan of political instability. I'm not such a big fan of political instability. There's nobody else on my team building gunners. I feel like I'm left out, the only one who's trying to actually defend. Nah, I guess miniguns could be seen as defense if they're actually used well. And we built a shotgun down here, just to counter their howitzers, and then actually, let's set everything on fire again. Oh my god, my teammates are OP. I mean, just that one howitzer guy is OP, but still OP. Oh, please collapse, man. I don't want to deal with the stupid stuff anymore. Time to go to bed anyways. Need to go to school tomorrow. Yeah, that's fair. I imagine all the Europeans have actual things to do and sleep. So, I mean, sleep is pretty good. You know, when I think about sleep, I'm like, I like it. It's a moment. Thank you, shotgun. You're OP as always. Oh, what? Are you going for my shotgun there? That wasn't very nice. I do need a sniper here as well. I actually fire the nukes, and also need more batteries. Can afford to fire the nukes. Get active. Upgrade these ships. Very nice. Oh shit, that actually still impacted. I'm a little bit sad. They have no gunners. They have no AA at all. What the heck? Oh, I mean, I guess they're gonna get through for free. No need to use a shotgun. Everything was shut down for free because the plasma laser OP. Well, if they have no AA, I guess that'll be free, right? Get that across. All GG. Oh, very nice shot. However, counter nuke, and everything's dead. Beautiful. See, this is why nukes are OP, and that's why you don't go. Whatever cannon tech, because without lasers, you can't just stop the nukes for free. But if you do go lasers, free nuke stoppage. That's OP. Imagine not having a job. Okay, man, you don't have to make me feel bad about myself, okay? Look it. Eventually, I'm gonna get a job, and then I'll be flexing on everybody else. But for now, you can't flex on me, okay? Because that would be rude. It's only funny when I do it. Uh-oh. That is very bad for him. A lot of shit going down on this bottom guy. And GG. That man is down dead. Now there's only the bottom guy left. The bottom guys were just prepared for a complete comeback at this point, right? Seems like a position that's get-outable. Everything also is burning down on the top bases. Unless they get to it fast enough, which they probably won't. I'm actually kind of shocked that we won this game. I'm very, very shocked. Actually, yeah, because like I was 100% expecting to lose with all of them went nukes and none of us went nukes. But, you know, lasers are just that OP. Especially if the enemy had went lasers there and started door sniping me, I think we would have been in trouble. But they just didn't. And we were okay. That was 3 games. Another 3 wins. How are you enjoying the weather this week? The weather's ass. Weather has just been cold and rain and pain. Like, it's not good. It's not. I wish it would just stop. It would just be like, you know, nice and warm. Because literally my feet are cold and I am wearing socks. That is ranked. Hold on. Not mean to go ranked. No, that's also ranked. Sorry, guys. Force of habit. Well, you never go outside. I do go outside now. College has changed me a lot, actually. I play pickleball now. there was this one guy who was like, bro, you need to go outside to meet some girls. And I was like, but that's like a lot of work. And he's like, please, man, I can't go alone. So then I agreed to go out with him at pickleball. And I had fun. So I'm probably going to go again. California weather is schizo. It's usually the same. Discount tennis. No, pickleball is fun, bro. Pickleball is like tennis, but fast. And pickleball goes a lot faster than tennis. I actually quite like it. Like, there's increased gravity, and well, there's not increased gravity, but the ball falls faster. You know, you can do more mean stuff, and it's a social game because it's 2v2 instead of 1v1. I think pickleball makes some good improvements on tennis. Like, I'm not saying tennis is bad. That's what always can do that. That's what always be the OG. But table tennis is faster. Yeah, that's true. But table tennis sucks. Because all you're using is your arms. Like at least like pickleball is actually like feels like a workout. Table tennis is not. Table tennis just feels like that. There's one guy who's been playing it for 3 years, and he just destroys you. Tennis can be 2v2 as well. It can. Tennis isn't intended to be played as 2v2 though. In tennis, 2v2 often, like, if you're playing with, like, good people, generally just the player that's good just plays the game, and then the player that's bad doesn't. At least, like, I understand that, like, in competitive 2v2 tennis, like, it's not that case, but if it's just if it's 2v2 where one guy's ass and one guy's good, the guy that's good is just gonna run over the whole field and do everything. AKA my little brother who's ass at the game, so when we played 2v2 tennis, he would just stand there, because I wouldn't let him hit the ball because I didn't want to lose. Oh, a little bit of a mean move for me, maybe. But losing is also worse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro. You're just not competitive enough at table tennis can be a real workout? Yeah, but like I don't want to like I feel like I don't know. I feel like going outside, running around is just better, you know, objectively. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you guys are completely allergic to running around, but I myself am a big fan of it. Interesting. I think my sniper builds faster than his, though. So I think I'll be okay here. No! They're defending the sniper! What? What? Double layer sniper. Unheard of. Can I actually shoot the other sniper over? I can! Aw, outplayed. Don't open the doors, man. I'm just gonna door snipe you. Yep, immediately door sniped. Very nice. W aim? W and aim indeed. Oh, we do have tech down. I'm not sure exactly why we didn't just immediately get... Yeah, what is it called? Upgrade center, because we're overdrive, but you know what, that doesn't matter. I'm sure we're gonna be okay. I'm not exactly sure why we're overdrive. It's a practically infinite resource map. But yeah, I'm sure my teammates have a plan. And it's gonna be a great plan. I'll shoot back. Oh, I'm shooting my teammates or myself rather as well. This sucks. Oh, you must see Metigil. What is Metigil? I don't actually know what that is. You're just making it shit up, aren't you? You almost do that in Force though. What, get a workout? Yeah, because like, I mean, I guess I do get like a mental workout while playing. Well, that is true. Actually, I should put that down. While playing video games, actually just training my brain because of all the massive mental load that is playing Forts. You know, often I play Forts and I'm just like, damn, my brain is really aching right now. I got a headache because I'm playing this game so hard. They have a lot less energy production than us. That's a pretty good sign because energy is definitely the constricting factor on this map. There's so much metal in the wall and metal up here. A lot of metal. Good amount of metal. Metal is good. I like metal. Anyways, cannon tech. Probably should get laser tech as well. And then purple tech as well, just in case you decide to go mass howitzers, so then we can build like trench shotguns or something. Or even if they go like nukes, we can get flags, because flags are good. But anyways, if they do go nukes, lasers would just be better as AA. When in the double D-Day hell did you come back to? This is Battle of Crate, but both sides are the crate. So You know what? It's actually pretty good. You know, it's better than the normal battle crate because it's not as unbalanced. In fact, it's perfectly balanced because both sides are symmetrical. I'm a big fan of this. And I do want to max out mines here eventually, because plus 52 metal with this many teammates in one base is not enough. I'm not a big fan of this. We do have an upgrade center. We probably should start upgrading mines and turbines, actually. Because it's technically better as overdrives to upgrade because it takes less time than building a new one. And it's also more efficient or something. I don't know. There we go. Look at that, over 1,000 energy production now. And still no energy. And no metal. And I just sling these off as well. Get metal back here. Active, very much, thank you. I'm pretty sure we get more resources from active than they do when they actually damage us, just because of the sheer amount of mines we have. But, you know, that's their choice. I at least want 100 metal production, then I'll start building weapons. 100 metal production will give enough to go around. And upgrading mines is technically also more metal efficient than actually building ones, and it's faster. So, upgrade a few of those. It should be around 100 metal production. I'll actually start redoing this. Now, I'll let my teammates actually spend all the resources now, because I have everything I really want. Let's get some more metal storage, that's it. I can build foundation nodes here, right? Yes. Battle of Crates? Yeah. What if there were two Battle of Crates built right across from each other? And the Empire somehow magically controlled one. This is the general idea of the map. Yeah, just start building weapons here. Go like this. Big fan of these guys. Everybody knows the howitzers, honestly, kind of the best weapon in the game. They're just massive explosive, no questions asked. Quite like it. This will hopefully just give us map control at the start of the map, and then... Oh, are they just building cannons up there? I imagine those are lasers, actually. Well, maybe we should have played Moonshine. You know what? We'll go for our own lasers here as well. And then what I'll do is build one energy shield in front of them, so then they can't play the game either. Is this even long enough? This is 52, right? That's good enough. There we go. Like so. Wall of energy shield so they can't counterplay. And then I'll shoot them with our own lasers later. Wait, you can just... Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, that is fascinating. I didn't realize that you could just build across... Oh, you can't build in the middle. Okay, that's good. But the fact that you can just get infinite nukes is definitely the play, then. We should have gone Warthog. That is insane. That is not something you can normally do on Battle of Great. I guess we just go complete laser nuke game plan then. That is completely cooked. And also flak, not gonna do much here. You're just gonna fire one nuke, and then it's gonna bait out all the flaks, and then follow up with a bunch of other nukes. That is definitely very interesting. I did not know that would happen. Did they finally balance Battle of Crate huge? No, this is a completely different map. I feel like Battle of Crate has its own unique, like, spin on it. The fact that it's asymmetrical. You know, if you're like a high skill host, and you're like, you know what? I bet I can meet that massive wall as this, like, tiny base. And if you do, it's kind of impressive. But this is not that case. It was a game, maybe, I think it's also Empire propaganda, because it's like, oh my god, the Empire was actually so much weaker in the Battle of Crate. It was impressive that they managed to win. Makes the rebels look like fools. And actually the real big guys. They need to be overcome by the weak Empire or something. And, you know, I'm just going to show them the front. I've given up on building howitzers. This is not worth it. It's better just to build endless amounts of snipers. Because, well, nukes are just so much easier to use, defend, and, yeah, stuff like that. Completely out of resources here. That's not good. Anyway, do we have any nukes built? We do. Oh no, not shooting the exposed howitzers. How dare you? Alright, I should actually door these guys. These guys aren't doored, and then flax are just immediately going to kill them. Alright, just completely out of energy now? Yep. We need more storage. And, oh, there's even a fire beam follow-up. That is kind of huge. Triple nuke landing. Good amount of damage. Oh, so start pressuring the enemy lasers here as well. Just in case they try to get, like, any big ideas of shooting us back with their lasers. Which would be an extremely smart move from them, because our lasers are just completely exposed pretty much at this point. Which I'm hoping to change right about now. Get batteries? I did get, like, a lot of batteries. Yeah, we are very rich in terms of batteries now. Oh, Swarm just absolutely absorbing every howitzer, no demand. Amazing. Are those going to expire before they hit? Oh, one drunk nuke makes it across. Very nice. Drunk nuke plus fire beam, maybe cause some explosions over there. Oh, that's very, very. Oh, there were just a wall of howitzers. That's what was going on. Oh, it wasn't lasers. No, lasers would be too smart. Okay, I understand. Now we can just go back to shooting the wall normally. I'll back to build this up as well. Or should get some fire beams low down so we can stop all of the stupid ass gunners. They're doing quite well. Against our little wall of nukes. GG? GG indeed. I don't know about the howitzer. I mean, the howitzer would have been cool until you realize that you can just build a wall of nukes. Nukes kind of made it a little bit unbalanced. I mean, I don't think this was a very good balancing choice, just allowing you to build nukes everywhere. You know, who am I to blame the nuke spam? It was kind of beast at the same time. And nuke expired. The rest of the nukes get through. Yeah. Should continue nuke spam over here as well. No reason not to. We have a lot of resources. Sad. They have their own nukes now. I mean, I think it's a little bit too late for them though, because we have the initiative on the nuke spam, and they're kind of just dead. Are none of those gonna get shut down? Yeah. I don't think they even have the money to repair that wall. And maybe if they're overdrive or armadillo, but outside of that, nah. And my teammates are also OP. They're actually using all the weapons. Howitzer AA? Yeah. I don't think there was a lot of howitzer AA going on. But I mean, the swarms being like at the very start of the game, where the swarm just obliterated all of the enemy howitzers. That was very lucky. They just happened to fire at the same time. So then we got a lot of extra value out of it. That was very nice. Very kind of them. The fact is, we're also completely out of energy here. This is insane. The energy requirements to actually fire everything. Without active, there's no chance. I shouldn't fire these. That would be a mistake. We're almost through the wall, though. And we are through the wall. At least the outer portion of it. Does that collapse the wall? Yep, GG. And that's going to be officially over. I don't think they're able to rebuild the wall from here. Oh, you can also just start shooting their energy production and stuff. But the howitzers did have an impact there. That collapsed the wall. How did you pick your major? Pretty arbitrarily. I was just looking at the employment stats of the people, or of the profession I want to go in. It's pretty good. I was like, that seems pretty good. Pretty much everybody in the field I'm going to is old as shit. There's not many of them. The fact there's so few actuarial people, actuaries, that's what they're called, means that it's pretty hard to fire one. But if you fire one and suddenly need one, pretty hard to get one because they're not very common. So I just looked at the employment stats and I was like, I can do math, I can do economics, and I was like, okay, my major now. GG. That was a that was definitely a map. My nose is also congested now, so we're back to the last stream where I just felt terrible. Maybe just because of a lack of hydration. You never know. What map could I play? I don't want to do high seas. I never got to do black seas because they distracted me. You don't think you have to study something you have a passion for? That is a that is something that I don't really have a passion for much. Like generally, like I'm good at it. Like I enjoy doing math. I enjoy learning economics. I just don't think an economics major is a very good idea because of the sheer amount of people that are studying economics. And I feel like there's oversaturation in the field, right? I don't really want to learn that. I would want to learn that, but I'm scared. So I was like, and plus, like, this, like, I have a passion for this, and if this becomes my job, oh, it should be pretty cool. You really like the new thumbnails, Kutan? I'm happy to hear that. You should thank the Bulgarian that's drawing for me, for €20 or for $20 per thumbnail. And I think he puts a lot of effort into it. I'm very happy. I feel like he's putting almost too much effort for like $20. Like they look really good, but I suppose if you like enjoy doing art, it's not that bad if you get paid $20 for it. Like that said, I'm also getting paid less than minimum wage if we're talking about my channel, right? Like I put in a lot more hours than than I could get compensated for if I just worked at like Walmart. So I think that's just like creative arts in general. Look up Mitigil now. But then I would open up Safari and then like it would lag the stream. I'm fine. Oh, a German what the fuck? On a bread roll, sliced bread. Oh, it's just minced meat. Traditional dish of ground pork shaped like a hedgehog, with pretzel sticks as spines and Oliver's as eyes. Yeah, wow. It's certainly a German cuisine, known worldwide for its appeal. Yeah, this is why we have so many German restaurants in LA. I don't think actually there's anybody like actually that eats German cuisine, right? Like there's no German restaurants. There's no Italian, there's French. And there's Russian, but nobody eats at German restaurants. There's Norwegian. I need to put my siblings to take a nap. You need to put your siblings to nap, or you needed to put your siblings to take a nap. Or you put your siblings outside and then took a nap. I mean, that's actually kind of valid. Oh, I'm back base. Oh, thank God. I love being back base. Finally, I can just carry and go cannons and win the game like you're supposed to as this base. And not cringe as my enemy goes cannons and my teammate doesn't, as happens a lot on this map. Alright, can I actually build something here, please? Instead of, like, failing to drag a node 30 times over. I'm gonna go upgraded mines here. Upgraded mines I like. Free resources, pretty much. True, German food is mid. Yeah, exactly. I mean, German food is, like, good. I like a baseball game. I don't know, you got a bretzel or a... What is it, bratwurst? Outside of that, I don't know. It's a little bit of a, kind of lacking. Like, a lot of the other countries here, like, Hungarian food is good. You know, Russian food can be cool. But the German food is just, like, mid. And kind of depressing. I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. And but I mean, like, the Germans, they always have, like, Turkish people there. So, I mean, if you live in Germany, you're not, like, lacking because of all the Turks and the other minorities there. But German food itself is just, like, kind of more casual, you know? Nobody eats it to like eat something good. Like, you know what? You know what I mean? Are we getting a 10K special ever? I was gonna do like a year anniversary video, which is like in 10 days. And I was like, doing a 10K special a month before a year anniversary video would be kind of awkward. No? Because like, am I crazy about this? Going like, you know what? It's gonna be a year. I want to make a video about that, and then I hit the 10K a month before, so that I have a 10K special, and then 5 videos later, it's like happy year anniversary. What my thoughts on the channel? Like I thought it was a different type of thing. You know what I mean? Do you yeah, you understand exactly? Okay, we're all on the same page now. Very happy to hear that. So that's anyway. That's why. And also, I'm also very busy during college. Like I was like, I'm not about to do another 10K special. When I have school and stuff. Could you do a 14.4K special? I could. You know what's interesting? You know, the other day, my friend pointed out that a lot of women just look at me while they're walking by. And after I realized this, I've turned it into kind of a sport. Because, like, every time, like, I feel somebody look at me, I'll just wait until they're right beside me, and then just, like, turn my head directly at them. And it almost startles them. It's almost just, I just get entertainment from walking around campus now. Because apparently people find me attractive. Now, when I look in the mirror, I show all my hair follicles and stuff. But after I shaved my beard and cut my hair, apparently I look better. At least everybody tells me that. And so I've made a hobby out of just, like, if anybody's looking at me, I just startle them, and it's really fun. Like I could just be walking around all day, and then somebody's looking at me for like 3 seconds. I notice that, and then I look directly at them. Like I turn my head as well, making it very clear, and it is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. So I've been having a good time with that. I'm not gonna talk to them, of course. I mean, only naturally. This is a terrible tech placement. I don't know what I'm doing. But I've been having good fun with it. This is just something that has happened to me recently. I didn't realize that shaving my beard was such a big deal. That everybody's like, oh my god, a beardless man. And it looks amazing. Cloud got that Riz? No. The local gamer scares will win for sport. But no, it's just, I shaved my beard, I cut my hair, and then everybody's like, damn. I mean, I guess it's been so long since I've seen myself beardless that it was kind of shocking to me that I looked attractive. I was like, oh my god. I don't just look like a homeless man anymore, and then I was kind of based. But that makes you think sometimes I should get a face cam, you know? Because I'm just saying, like, if I could start pulling the female audience, that would like twice my, like, just get a face cam of me in the corner with my apparently attractive face, and then like imagine how many female audience members I would get, and then the stonks would go up, because then a lot more men would join the chat just to talk to the women. Because they don't talk to women, right? And then, you know, my channel would grow exponentially. Don't tell me you're one of those people walking around high school with a beard. Bro, I had a high school in sophomore year. I mean, I had a beard. I had a high school. No, I had a beard in sophomore year. Like, literally, like, I don't know how this is a fact, but, like, when I was 16, I already had a beard. And, you know, I would be walking around. Everybody would thought I was, like, a 23-year-old man when I would go out in public. And it was kind of a lasting. It was kind of a weird thing, you know, because it was always like a pride point. Because like I'm very proud of the fact that I can grow a whole ass beard, right? But it's always the fact that society looks at that and is like, ew, beard, no, put that away. Not in my white LA place where everybody looks the same. Get that out of here. Just look like every other white guy ever. So I'm a little bit sad that society looks at that like that. And it was also the same thing in Germany. Like the first 2 months of Germany, I had a beard, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shave it once. And everybody, all the girls were like, oh my god, you look so good now. And I'm just like, well, fuck you. Why did nobody tell me I looked ass without a beard? And then I regrew it when I came back to into the US. And then now it's been shaved again. I was actually really close to the core. Almost killed him there. Is there deck guns going? If there's deck guns going up, I'll probably use some shotguns here. That's scary. 3-year-old man's invades a local high school, picking up women in the YouTube chat. New meta. Like I'm just saying. Like, you go into one of actually, I was about to say a Minecraft streamer, and then I realized that those are all probably children. Yeah, it's probably not a good place. Well, at least a lot of, like, when I was in high school, a lot of girls watched, like, I don't know, Tommy Innit or whatever, and they were just like, I don't know, I don't know if all high school girls are like Minecraft stands or whatever, but they're terrifying. I don't know. There's definitely some chats that are definitely more female focused. Though the fact is, like, you never know if there's a child though, so it's like kind of a trap card. What kind of haircut do I have? Okay, you know a white guy? Imagine that. And that's me pretty much. Like, I just look like every white guy. Like, it's like when I was in Germany, I was compared to like 4 different white actors, and they all looked slightly different, but it was just like, imagine just like an average, like, good-looking white guy in a film. That's apparently that's just me. I just look like all of them at once. I was compared to that guy from Twilight. I was compared to that guy from, like, Gossip Girl. I was compared to like 2 other guys from I don't even know what the films are. I'm just getting compared to a lot of different people out here, and you know that's just how it goes. You know what? And like you know what? After talking about Twilight, you know, I recently saw a post was that like if I would watch Twilight if all the roles were gender reversed, and that is actually so true. Man, like, just imagine you're just like an average like middle school loser, right, or a high school loser, and then you go into a new town. And there's a vampire girl and a wolf girl fighting over you, and then there's other vampire girls that want to kill you, so then your vampire girl has to fight the other vampire girls to protect you from getting your blood sucked out of you and you dying. Like, honestly, I can see the appeal. I can see, like, for all the shitting on Twilight, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, if it was gender reversed, I would totally read that shit or watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like all of us have that kind of a type thing there. I'm very familiar with the white man you speak of. Yeah, I just look like a white guy. I just look like every white guy that you see in a film. Like, it's not even like the main character in the film. I'm you know, like, I'm like one of the extras, right? I'm one of the extras that looks average. Like, you know, I'm not attractive enough to be the main character, but I'm attractive enough to be put in the film without, like, people looking at me and going, like, ew. You know, I think I'm at that level. Why? You know what, you could have joined this team and then managed the fire beams for anti-cannon defense. You didn't have to join me. This is unreasonable. I'm a little bit unhappy right now. And my entire team is getting owned by lasers from front base. Are you kidding me? Lasers from front base you're losing to right now? Unreal. When are you getting a low taper face so you can drag it? Yeah, I need another nerf. I need to go back to having a some sort of bad haircut. No, I used to have long hair as well. Like 2 weeks ago I had long hair. It was actually kind of funny because then I would walk up to people that I would previously talk to and they wouldn't recognize me until I said like I talked to them for like 2 minutes and they recognized my voice. Well, not 2 minutes, like 5 seconds, of course, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people would look at me later like, oh, I didn't even recognize you. I mean, only the Chinese people say that because they're honest, but all the white people pass it off like they do recognize me, even though they don't mention my name, and they're like, who the fuck why is this man talking? Go incognito. Isn't carrying very well. That is why after you don't go horizontal orbital laser. Yeah, true. If I was going horizontal orbital laser, we'd be winning right now. That's the real difference. Anyways, I want a shotgun. I'm absolutely terrified of that orbital laser killing me. There are some. You know what? If my teammate wants to like build stability tech, I'll be very happy. I don't really want to build stability tech. Yeah, but shit, you're absolutely right. If I went to horizontal orbital laser right now, I'd be winning. Ow? Yeah, you get no turbines. Why is this here? My teammate take the command of build stability tech and then immediately start doing that shit. No, my shotgun. No. Aww. I'll be able to defend against orbital laser bearing down. I'll be like 4 seconds. Cloud, when are you making an orbital laser concentrator? Never, bro. Like, that's just gonna be like ammo build time's gonna exist. It's not gonna be any fun. What do you want me to do? Make ammo build faster so I can actually fire that every like 7 years or something? Uh-oh. That is a, that is actually a first. That was kind of amazing. That was kind of amazing. Holy shit. What's your favorite album? That's a good question. I am too distracted right now. How did that was the instant replay? You could use a mod that removes ammo queue, build ammo queue. Yeah. Alright, so okay, so this back part collapsed. I understand that. Alright, then it wiggled forward, snapped the front thing, and then I guess it just bounced off of the front. Oh, God. Holy shit. The fact that the core made it all the way down and then perfectly landed on the front core. Oh my God. That was pretty good. You did 75 damage? Oh my God, this man was just full plasma beam. Is that true? GG. I'm fine losing that. That was a good loss. Best way to lose a game. And close duel. Or do another one. Build stab tech or be stabbed. That is true. If I had built stab tech, I wouldn't have died there, but I wasn't expecting an orbital laser to collapse my base. It's like, because orbital lasers don't have impact damage. They just do laser beams, but I guess it was just tearing apart all of the... It was just causing a lot of stuff to break apart, I guess. And then the base couldn't take it. Not even mad at that. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm not mad at that either. Like, I was expecting my base to just take that. I was not expecting it just to immediately fall apart. Best shot ever? I don't know if that was an intentional thing, but... but it's average orbital laser moment, I guess. Phantom? You wanted me to go Phantom? I can go Phantom for you. Did I ban Buster? I did not ban Buster. Ban Phantom? No. Phantom is not that strong on this map. I only ban Phantom when we're playing Fort Swap. I could have actually turned on Fort Swap. That would have been interesting. I look away for 5 seconds and that's what's happening. Yeah, you see, if you're not completely looking at the stream, then cool shit starts happening. In fact, Kutsun, I want you to look away from the stream more, so then I can have more fun and to see more cool shit. You know, I bet it's because you're always watching the streams that it's always late. Ever think about that? That you're in fact the cause and it's not a coincidence? You know, correlation equals causation or something. I need you to stop. Anyways, go. Off. Why did I place that there, man? I need a mine there. Minus 200 metal, minus 1000 energy. Yeah, yeah. I love being behind now. Yippee! My favorite action. Losing. Cloud needs to tell me his favorite album and artist. My favorite artist is my Bulgarian artist, clearly. But I'm assuming you're talking about music artists. My favorite album? I don't really know, actually. I gotta check my Spotify. I don't really listen to one artist. Yeah. I'm not listening to one artist right now. However, I can tell you that in the Cup of Chillness category, which my friend made for me, which I just listen to most of the day because I'm vibing and it's very calm. There's a lot of Beta Boobie and Laufey. I would say those are two singers I quite like. Their music's usually quite calm, and it makes me feel good. And that's generally all that matters. At least for me. A minor delay. Big laser go boom. No, I mean, Phantom's actually not that good. Like, Rocket Commandos are way better here. Generally, if you just play, I don't know. Not Phantom. Hurricane? Warthog? Buster? Moonshine? You're all usually better. But Phantom can do some funny shit. Like, for instance, this man has zero idea the sniper's right here. God. And you know what? I can even get some gunners. Oh, he didn't even door that. He just shot it. Okay, kind of brave considering the fact that I had 2 snipers on the board. But I can't blame my enemies for doing stupid stuff. That's great for me. Come on, guys. We need sniper control. We are Phantom. That's like one thing we're good at. What's everyone's favorite thing? Do you think there are any real drawbacks to drinking automatic coffee and automatically feeling more ready for the day? The drawbacks is you're tired the rest of the day. Like, look at, like, I feel good, like, right now, like, when I'm streaming. But talk to me at 5 p.m. You're not gonna have a good day. But I would be a very angry cloud. I would be like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Go away. I'm not feeling good right now. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. You're probably, like, lame or something. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate for that guy. Oh shit. Wait, are they Eagle Eye? It could just be Eagle Eye here. Oh, you know what? That's okay. I'm not expecting the triple shotgun rush to be honest. I don't know, a base rush. Dying to too much baseness. But now I get my teammate's base and resource, and he has even has an upgrade. Oh my god, now we just have all the techs. Isn't that amazing? And I built one of these? Yeah, I did. Alright, there's still one on top. Pretty sure that metal doesn't... Oh, it did build fast enough, okay. Now I'm gonna build more mines, and then I'll build a howitzer later. For now, I'm vibing with my teammates' rockets. I'll just go map control with the snipers. Like so. Pretty sure that door was EMP. No, nothing was... Oh, what the heck? What is happening down here? Sniper OP. No, we can just move this guy back here, upgrade it, and I'll get an AP sniper going on the shotguns later. AP snipers do one-shot shotguns, so it's pretty good. EE equals extended essay. Wait, do you have to do essays for college? Actually, doing essays for college actually must be like one of the worst things ever. This core is very close to dying, actually. We have one piece of metal between us and death. Not exactly the most ideal. That thing guy has his door exposed somehow. I'm not exactly sure how. Whatever the case, I'm okay with that. And they immediately double-doored everything. Coincidence? Probably. And that means I am gonna have to build a howitzer back here, and eventually be able to kill them. We don't need more storages. Now I wait. Too far. Howitzer swing? I mean, I could howitzer swing. It'll be pretty hard, though. It'll take a lot of work. But for now, I'm perfectly fine just building howitzer and then having fun. Build over? Yeah, I mean, I could get like, oh, she shot through the bottom door. I was not expecting that. I could get a what's it called? Like a little overhang here, so I could swing howitzer down, but that also like costs a lot of resources. I don't really want to. Aw, got it. Anyway, I have the howitzer building, although I think the game may end before the howitzer even builds, which makes me a little bit sad. I wanted to use the howitzer, and if I can't use the howitzer, it's probably a good, okay thing as well. And I'm gonna one down to like, how many cores? Two cores. Yeah, I guess I was expecting them to play the game more, and then they built shotguns. I mean, I also died, but I mean, I'm not really dead. I have all my resources back, pretty much. And I get a snipe. I like sniping. Wife in college was doing academic competitions. 5 p.m. gets told to make 3-page presentation on corruption the next day. Is that like, or do you live, is that like an Asian university? Is that like a University of Peking or something? Like just in China? Or like Japan or something? Or maybe even Korea. I could see that those happening in Korea. I mean, just anywhere where it sucks to live, huh? Is that a solid piece of metal? Is this just exposed or not? I can't tell. Okay, it is exposed. 3v2? Was it a 3v2? I don't know. Maybe I feel like I was kind of trolling this game. Other than snipers, I wasn't really doing anything. It was my teammate just carrying with rockets. But I guess doing map control is a job that is very strong when done well. Could just disable entire enemies by shooting out all the rockets. GG. The Silent Howie sounds awesome. It does. But the fact is that man never got to use the Silent Howie because he shot it once and then it was game over. Now, guys, I think it's lunchtime. It's been streaming for 3 hours now and my brain is a little bit cooked. I need to eat some lunch. I need to take like a 4-hour nap. I need to get some signatures for stuff. I need to do homework. Ban rockets. No, I'm gonna go live life. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.